That's number 73 today. I got a little bit of a Rubik's Cube variation going on here. I'm going to chill with my hands because we were having some trouble earlier. It's your host, Adrian Grody here. I'm joined by my co-host here.
What's up? Crispy Grooves here. Guitar extraordinaire, podcast billionaire.
Ho! And it's a very special episode. We got some guests joining us today. Across from us here, we got...
What's cracking with the fucking gang? I know y'all not about to get monetized because of me, but it's all good.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's out of the question, bro. You're good.
Bro.
Say whatever you want. Short of a couple things.
Yeah, Vault Rob in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zudes for having me on. This is my lady, Stacks, right here. You know what I'm saying?
What's
I'm
up?
Vault exclusive news. This is the merch side, as y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I do the media. She does the clothes. Shit like that.
Hell
Excellent.
yeah, man. We're super stoked to have you on. It's been kind of a long time running. I was just saying a little while ago, you were one of the first people outside of our main circle to really hit us up. So we really appreciate it. And you're doing some really cool things out in the city right now. And yeah, man, it's super sick. Just want to give a shout out to Christoph on the boards too, the GOAT coming
Hell yeah.
through. He has his
boy.
own podcast. He's a smart guy and he does all kinds of smart things. Aren't you a genius?
Maybe, but if you need to buy a house or sell a house, let me know.
Aren't
There you
you a little genius over there?
Little lines.
This man's selling houses, dude. He's selling properties.
All right. But yeah, Rob, how you doing, man?
You know, blessed to see another day, bro. Blessed to see another day. You hear me?
Hell yeah, man. So tell us about Vault exclusive news. Like, when did you start interviewing people and making videos, and how long you guys been at it?
Shit, exclusive news started with the merch, you know what I'm saying? It's probably been like 2 years on the merch side, but like a year and some change on the video side. We just came through City Sound with some merch and shit, you know what I'm saying? Bless the gang with the care packages or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then we was just in there rocking, you feel me, making clothes out of there, and then Josh was shooting the videos. I just tagged along and was see what's up with that movement, you know what I'm saying? Buddy put me on, him and X really showed me the whole get down, like how to really shoot, edit, like talk to the people, everything, you feel me? Real business shit. So it was a blessing to actually run into some like-minded people like that, you feel me? So the video shit probably been like a year and a half. That's really what exclusive news is now, is just a media. Like I do the interviews. The interviews been the same amount of time, year and a half. I started the interviews before I started actually shooting music videos, so that's where that shit came into play. I was just at the studio talking to rappers already, and I'm like, this could be cool for some content. Like, I watch that type of shit, so it was already easy enough to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Especially like when you're around people that are already so interesting, it's like hard not to just like, you know, spitball of each other and like want to like, you know, make something that brings everybody all together and stuff.
Mhm.
That's rad, man. Yeah, so you got with City Sound. What kind of stuff are you guys all up to over there at City Sound with groundwork and all that too? You're wearing the sweater.
Yeah. Shout out the team. Shout out my brother Josh Jordan. Shout out Cheat Code Maximus. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. The whole studio, you know, it's all motion. Shit don't stop. It's a multimedia studio, so it's from audio. It's all good. I heard that cut.
We
you know what I'm saying?
We good.
Audio, video, merchandising. Really, you get your hair cut in there. Somebody paint nails or what, you know what I'm saying, jewelry, all the extra shit, whatever you need in that motherfucker, we got it. Type of shit. So it's nonstop. My brother Josh Jordan and Cheat Code are doing this groundwork podcast. They bring in local artists and really anybody. Like they had I want to say Buddy was like a coach or some recruiter or something for some like sports something, you know what I'm saying? Like they just had him zoom in. Like, so they haven't everybody. They just shining the light on the whole community type of vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So you got your start doing interviews?
Yeah.
Okay. So were you doing video interviews like off the top or
Yep,
just
exactly.
okay, nice.
Yeah, number one was straight video, you know what I'm saying?
That's
we dropped
rad.
it on YouTube. We like
Sweet.
60 plus in now. It's supposed to be one that dropped today, but the way the YouTube upload, you know, shit like that, it's probably still uploading right now.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
Man, we
Yeah.
had some problems with that. The first few episodes that we did at this new spot, like
Bro.
Xfinity was, they were holding us back
Tragic.
from greatness.
Tragic.
It was crazy, bro.
Really doing me bad right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I should definitely be done with all of my work right now. Shout out to all my peoples who's still waiting. I ain't got a long ass list right now. I'm actually short, so it's good. Shout out to my people who's waiting for their video. It's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? We figuring the computer out right now. I already tapped in with my people. It's on the way. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Figuring out the computer is just the bane of all of our existence.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like surely 73 episodes in, we got it down, but
Golly.
not necessarily. And it's always kind of a cluster when you're trying to do it live.
Facts.
I know we're here without the wizard extraordinaire,
Oh,
without
yeah.
Robert Ware.
Yeah, he's slowly becoming a techno like god. He's just like assimilating into the podcast and into the videos, bro. But yeah, I was gonna say, so yeah, you've been working on a lot of new videos. I went to your pop-up the other day, a couple weeks ago, man. That was really rad. That was where we met Soné too, who was on our episode the other day, and she just happened to impulsively come on here too. So I was like, yo, look at that. Y'all are already making these crazy connections and bringing everybody together. But tell us about like the whole In the Vault series, man. It goes back a while too, doesn't it? Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah. We like 40 something In the Vault videos on Instagram right now, probably like 45 or something like that. But I have like, I want to say 100 like in the vault already. So it's like put up, you know what I'm saying? Like
Nice.
we locked in for that shit. But it wasn't an original idea. Like my brother Josh was showing me this shit. These guys do in New York called From the Block, and they just hang the mic up, and, you know, let people rap, shoot the music video type of vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was probably like a few months after that, probably like 4 or 5, and I'm like, well, we still ain't got one in SAC, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, just go cop a mic, and Amazon did numbers. They had the C stand and the mic, so it was a good $125.
Right.
killer,
So you can
yeah.
get like the overhead mic. Yeah, that's
exactly,
sweet, dude.
exactly. It wasn't an original idea, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a genius.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much. But
Yeah, well, I
just
mean,
happened to run with it.
definitely, you know, being a podcaster, doing interviews or whatever, it's like, oh, no one's thought of that before.
Yeah,
But it's
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
but no one's heard a podcast from you. No one's heard an
Exactly.
interview from you with
Right.
this person. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, if I like someone and I want to watch interviews with them, I'm looking, oh, can I see them be interviewed by this person that I like or that person that I like? It's
Right.
not like, you know, I don't know. Like, I think more and more creators now are looking at it instead of being a famine mindset. It's just a abundance mindset. Like, we can all just do each other's stuff and it's all good. You know, it's all just positive growth. Like, it's
That's
not
how
like,
I feel about it too. That's how I feel about it too, bro.
Things have definitely changed where it's like it's not all about competition anymore. It's like there's only so many spots on so many TV stations and so
Right.
many things. And
Yeah, I don't even watch TV no more, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
That's
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah, but it's sick though, man. It's really, you know, you guys are really doing it your own way and like making sure like you're like hitting all these different sides of the city too, because you got all kinds of different artists. You know, I started going to Freestyle Fridays again, and man, dude, it's so sick with like just I don't know. Everybody has such a different energy, but you're still like, you know, helping them like put it through your own vision too and your own production, and that shit's dope, man. It's really sick.
I really just tap in with everybody. You should see my DMs for real. Like I send a million DMs. I preach it every time, bro. I send a million DMs out. You feel me? Like at least 100 a day, to where Instagram says you can't send any more DMs
Right,
out.
dude.
Because they think I'm a bot and shit because of how many DMs I send.
Dude,
Yeah.
that happened to my
Reach.
art page, bro, and I was like, fuck. I was like, I can't
Yeah.
fuck up my art page, bro. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
Wasn't that just from liking too many things?
I was
I do that
liking,
shit too.
liking,
Yeah.
commenting. It's like, yeah, like I said, like what we were talking with Soné, she was saying, it's like you gotta like just blow people up too, you
sure.
know, like just in general. I don't know.
Don't really
Again-
blow them up.
No, in Minecraft.
wanna say- yeah, in Minecraft,
on
yeah.
Instagram, on Instagram. But
Gotta be careful.
yeah, man, it's sick. Do you film? So I like you guys are all a big team, right? Do you guys like film and edit yourselves too? Like, do you? Yeah, you edit yourself, right?
Yep. Yeah, we do everything from the filming to the setup to edit to delivery. Yeah, everything. It's the whole gang movement. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't leave the studio.
Yeah.
As soon as we unload the footage, it's straight there. Yeah.
What kind of microphone is the red mic too? By the way, I was curious about that.
That's a good question, bro. It's just I just looked up vintage microphone, and that was the first thing that popped up. You know, what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man.
Yeah.
You trust your gut, you know. It's like
Yeah.
a chosen. It's like that's the one, you know.
Mhm. Shout out Amazon. It was like $30.
There you go.
They showed me a black one first, and I'm like, oh, I don't really like that one. And I scrolled down a little bit, that red, silver. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I get the red one.
The vintage style.
Yeah, exactly.
The actual vintage microphones are gonna cost you an arm and a leg.
That
usually
type of
these
shit.
days. Not always, but
yeah.
sometimes you can still find shit on Craigslist or whatever. But yeah. Do you guys have a particular brand loyalty as far as cameras or any of that? Like, because we have like all Canons here, just because that
Yeah.
was like the whatever affordable like
Facts.
kind of option. We just got the M50s or whatever. Like, they're basically like they're like the best like entry level kind of under 1,000 type of joints. But I know it's funny because we have hello. We have all this video equipment. What's going on, dude? We have all this video equipment, but I'm like, I would hesitate to call myself a videographer. I'm like, this shit is permanently on the tripod.
Yeah,
It's got the
I feel
focus set one way. It's got the lighting set one way. And we're
rocking.
like, okay, I think it works. Like, it's crazy because sometimes, we've tried to go out and shoot videos just out walking around and doing stuff, and you quickly realize you're like, damn,
a little different.
I need a gimbal, I need a boom mic, I need all this stuff, and it's like, man,
Check out the ZUDECAST Open Worlds if you never saw the
Come on.
ZUDECAST
Yeah.
Open Worlds.
we're trying to get back into that.
It's not a vlog, it's an open world podcast. It's
Ooh,
different,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I like
okay,
that.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
I like that.
We do gotta bring that back. Yeah, so what kind of cameras you guys rocking, man? What kind of cameras that you use for your videography?
We are kind of camera specific. Like, it's 3 shooters over there. Me, Josh, and my brother X. But me and Josh are camera specific. Like, we really like Sony.
Okay.
But X is really Lumix. He's really rocking with that Lumix. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like, he's strong arm
Right.
on the Lumix. You hear me? But I'm trying to get him to switch to Sony eventually. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely prefer Sony over there. You know, so we got a A6000 and a Sony A7 III right now that we shooting on. A couple G Master lenses, Zeiss shit like that. We got a whole bundle. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Another A7 III body on the way. We really got a whole care package for the video shit. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
That's
Couple
like,
tripods, shit. Like, we work with the tripods too.
right.
Ooh.
It's okay. It's my
You're
phone.
good.
That shit happens
Okay, you're good.
all the time.
Yeah, man. What was I gonna say? I know we're like slowly just building out our camera equipment. I don't know. You mess with like fisheye lenses and stuff
Hell
like
yeah.
that, dude. That
Hell
that always
yeah.
seems like the best. Where you're like, I'm gonna make an edgy looking video.
For
Just
sure.
fisheye. Just do it. Yep.
Yeah, we had just caught. It's a little cheap one, you know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker do numbers. Like, it's
Right.
definitely a hit. Like, but you have to be in all of the light. Like, don't ever think about shooting that lens in the dark because it's not gonna work.
Right.
Never,
Right.
never. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dope though, like, especially when you can put it in a video. Like, I had just did it with a little promo clip from my brother Maggiano. He had dropped it on his Instagram, and it was with the little fisheye lens. I had threw that in there a little bit. We was actually walking through downtown. Like, it was a vibe. So that it's good for like aesthetic. You feel me? Like, it's a
Hell
good
It's pretty goated for like a lens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I was
But-
gonna say. Oh, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
you good.
Okay.
You good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what are some of like the more like kind of like elaborate projects you've done? Like, what are some of like the craziest like videos you've worked on that you feel like pushed you really hard?
There's a couple like edit wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, really taught me how to like do VFX and like shit like that. But like, really, it ain't really been nothing that's like pushed me extra hard. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, everything's been pretty smooth because I've had good teachers. You feel me? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's easy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, a year and a half ago, I didn't know shit about a camera. I didn't know how to record. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to do nothing. Like, I barely knew how to log into a fucking computer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, now I'm a tech wizard and shit like that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing
yeah.
really difficult that like came across the table yet. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a learning process, and I just go with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to say. It's just time consuming. So
Yeah.
No, definitely.
tedious.
That is what it is for a lot of that kind of stuff. I think people get discouraged on learning new stuff, but man, with tech stuff and like editing and music production stuff like that, it's like don't like you can make it a long way in like a year and a half. It
Yes.
doesn't take that long to get decent at something if you just put the hours into it.
Promise you.
But sometimes taking on the new thing can be
Scary.
intimidating at
Super
first.
intimidating.
Right? People be
Just real
scared,
quick,
bro.
we got some chats too, real quick from earlier. I got Stavion said, "Yes, sir."
Come
and
on.
it says this is actually better quality than I was expecting.
Oh,
Let's
it's
go.
actually
no,
actually
let's go
okay.
though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they appreciate
Appreciate
it. And then gonna have to check out another one. Please do check out the channel, hit a subscribe, all that goodness. We got Bobby dropping some zebras, bro, in the chat. Let's
Come
go.
on.
Some Z's. Oh yeah.
Bobby talking about getting on the Black Magic design life, dude. The Black
yeah.
Magic cameras are crazy, man.
Yeah, that shit is a different game.
That
like,
is. That's yeah.
They really.
That's for monetized people.
That's, I'm about to say. Okay?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's for the people who's getting that real $10,000 a video type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still running $200 videos right now.
Right.
So Blackmagic camera is in the future, but
Yeah.
I'm still worried about getting a new A7 III. You know what I'm saying? Sony's in my bag right now. I can't do a fucking Blackmagic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can spend $1,200 on a new camera, but I can't spend
Those are
$10,000 on
Oh
a new
yeah,
camera.
no, those are insane, man.
Yeah,
well,
I'm all
they're starting
good.
to shoot like Hollywood movies with those.
They really
Crazy.
doing numbers with that
Yeah.
shit, and
Yeah.
and it's tight because they editing those movies on the same program I'm editing my music videos on. So that
Oh,
gives me hope.
Do you use DaVinci?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Hell
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what we've been using.
Yeah, hell
Nice.
See,
yeah.
we need to have Bobby on this episode. It's like Bobby's wheelhouse more than
That shit's tight, bro.
Yeah.
That gives me hope. You know what I'm saying? To switch from music videos to movies one day, like because that's
Yeah.
what they do.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, it's crazy because Adobe's just been the king forever, and like kind of Final Cut too, but like
Yeah.
mostly Adobe. It's like the same as Pro Tools with music or whatever.
sure.
It's like, but there's so many people that use Ableton or use Reason or use Logic or whatever, and it's just like, why can these not be the industry standard? It's just like one gets chosen, one's
For
like the
sure.
kingmaker, like, ooh, you don't use Pro Tools, ooh, you don't use Premiere. Like
Exactly.
that's what Bobby was saying a while ago, you know, filling out you know, his resume and stuff for video editing, and people will instantly judge you if you use DaVinci instead of Pro Tools. And I mean, like, I'm just like barely getting into the video editing myself. But to me, I'm like, man, DaVinci is like way more logical to me than
For sure.
than Premiere Pro ever was. I remember like I made videos on Premiere Pro back in middle or high school, because we had like a high school news program or whatever. I made like a couple like video game reviews and stuff, and like posted them on the, you know, for the show on there. And yeah, back then, like all the Adobe stuff was such a mind fuck to use.
Yeah.
Like, but that's the thing, when you're in 9th grade though, you're like, I got shit else to do. I'm gonna just fuck
might as well
around.
do it.
I'm gonna totally legally download all these programs that I can totally afford and totally use them. And you can just sit around on the computer for like 8-hour sessions.
Nah.
You know, but now I'm like, the older we get, it's just like, I can just feel the early onset boomerism like enveloping my body, where I'm like, the goddamn computer,
Exactly.
this is error.
Yeah, that shit is even like, I feel like I got an old soul, so even as a young kid or whatever, bro, I never understood this technology shit. Like even like now I'm just learning it. You feel me? Like even to this day, I'm like, fuck, bro, what is the problem here? Like, how the fuck do you guys figure this shit out? And then my brother just come in there. Oh, that was it, bro.
Right.
Okay, well, thanks for helping me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about this shit, but it's DaVinci's. I feel like DaVinci is editing 101 for dummies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? It's good because dummies have podcasts too.
For sure.
We started getting like our first real hate comments last episode too. Someone was like, terrible audio, agonizing to watch. And I was like, you can say what you want about the Zudecast, but our audio is pretty good.
Yeah,
I spent
exactly.
my Roth IRA money on getting audio shit, so you better take those words out of your mouth right now.
Exactly.
And you know, but it gives you the fire under your balls
sure, keep going.
to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna have the best fucking audio in the game. No one's gonna say. But then actually someone else came out and they're like, hey man, that's just your opinion, man. Their audio sounds great to me,
dickhead.
And also, like, yeah, I like their conspiracy theories too. They're smart. And I was like, thanks, random person. I was like, do I know this person? Are they?
No, it was a real random person came to our aid,
Dude.
bro. It was beautiful. It was
Fire.
a Zude,
It was a
a
beautiful
wild
moment.
Zude came to help
come
out, bro.
on,
He was like, actually, shut up.
Yeah.
Dummy.
White Knight.
I know, yeah, white knighting for the Zudes.
tight.
Fuck. Okay, I was gonna say though, you said you want to eventually make movies today. Oh, hey, yeah, crazy how with tech you can always learn something for real, for real. Yeah, man, it's
real, for
crazy. Like it's a
Like
you
triple
know,
chat going
I don't know.
on.
It's I know it's Zudecast in Zudecast.
Zudeception.
Yeah, Zudeception happens a lot on the show.
That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just crazy. You can learn a lot. You know. Here we can go back to just the full
Let's
screen.
or you wait, you guys are on YouTube, right? Or
Yeah.
okay, yeah. What's the YouTube page so I can like pull it up for people to
CSSB.
check? CSSB.
Yeah, man, they've been doing all kinds of stuff, all kinds of interviews, and just like different sets of interviews too. Like, there's you guys have a bunch of different stuff going because you have like your interviews, and then there's like the ones in the room at the studio in that white room, and then you've been
Facts.
doing the ones with who was the other one too? Is that We Are Sacramento or who
Oh
is
yeah,
it?
we record for We Are Sac, and then like just edit their videos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We just
I feel
pretty
it.
much production team. You know what I'm saying? But like out of the studio, like out of the studio building, there's my interviews and groundwork right now.
Right.
I just started moving my interviews into the podcast room where I'm on camera now, because before I was behind the camera. And
Right,
shit.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was just talking to the people, but now I'm made the leap in front of the camera, and people are starting to fuck with it. So
Nice,
I'm like,
man.
Yeah.
I guess I can just rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely good to have like that face-to-face interaction too,
So
because it's like, I mean, hey, too, it's like you're putting it all on, bro. You know what I mean? Put your face out there. You know, like
exactly.
you
At
gotta do it
first,
to him.
when I first did this shit, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to like be with my face out there, you know?
Yeah.
Like it was just a little difficult for me to rock like that. And I'm like, I don't even know if people want to see that shit. Like, I don't know if they really fucking with me, or
Yeah,
they just want to see the content, like, or whatever, you know? And then
yeah,
when I actually started talking to people, they was fucking with it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can rock like this, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'll
yeah.
pop out and do my shit, you know, and it started to help, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Definitely
big
started to
time.
help.
The face recognition is a big thing on
It's just-
YouTube for sure.
It's just kind of annoying in person, you know. So I'm not. It's not like I'm famous or nothing yet,
Right,
but
right.
at the same time, Sacramento is this big, you know what I'm saying? So
Dude,
it's like I
believe
see
me.
a lot of fucking people, and I'm like, all right, bro, I'm just trying to go get some gas. Or
Yeah, it's
be
a small,
backwood or something. Leave me alone.
it's a small town
go
in a
home.
way.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Sax, it's pretty wild, but I think it's kind of its small size is kind of helping it blow up right now
yes,
too,
yes, I love
because
it.
yeah, a lot of people are like, we're not gonna be cliquey. We're just everybody's gonna be cool with each other.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do my thing, you're gonna do your thing. You know, because like, yeah, there's like a lot of different podcasts too, but everybody's doing it their own different ways. There's a lot of
Right.
people making music. They're all doing it all their different ways.
As
You know,
as it should be, because I feel like there was a lot of division in Sacramento at one point in time.
I feel you.
Now there's a lot of everybody's coming together. It's a community for real, and it's dope to see, because before it wasn't like that. It was tragic.
Yeah, yeah, man. It can get tense out there. It can
For
get
sure,
tense
for
out
sure.
there.
For sure, it's good to see the community come together though. Like, we definitely getting the light that we deserve now, and it is good that everybody is providing a platform for people out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's also good the Kings are finally starting to win too, man. You know,
beam.
it's like everybody's in such a better move. They're like, light the fucking beam.
Yeah.
Like,
Sacramento just had a beam-sized hole in their hearts that
Bro.
needed to be filled.
that shit is, it's hella funny, because I actually used to do security down there at the Doco and shit, and like people right after the game, they'd come out tripping, bro. Tripping. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all need to go. Like, it'd be points where I'm like, all right, I'm about to just go hide in my car. Like, I don't care.
About to
Whatever-
like flip the Doco sign.
everything. I'm like, whatever happens. I'm not even about to deal with that shit. I'm about
I
to
don't
just
get
go,
paid enough for that shit.
What? I'm about to just go sit in my car and smoke weed, bro. I'm not worried about that shit. I don't give a
What?
fuck about none of that.
Watch the beam go up.
I promise you, taking hella pictures. Oh, it's the beam. Yeah, I'm not worried about securing nothing down there when they 15,000 people deep and shit talking about light the beam. Nah, I'm all good, bro. Cowbells and shit. I'm like, all right, bro. Y'all talking crazy too.
Homie's got like aerosol spray and a lighter. He's
Bro.
like, light the beam.
I tell you, I seen some wild shit working down there. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta quit this fucking job. You guys are the worst, bro. Yeah, you guys are the worst. People, I love the city, bro. I love the city of Sacramento. You feel me? But the people in Sacramento are fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, bro. Especially when they get drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, I ain't never seen so many people in my life. When the Kings win or whatever the fuck happens, they come crawling out that stadium,
Just pouring out.
Whoa, like you've never seen it before.
It's
And
like the Shining, bro. People just pouring in off the
Bro.
side of the walls.
and supervisor talking about some stand right here, bro. You want me to stand in the middle of 15,000 people? No, no. I'm actually gonna go to my car. I'm all good, bro. It's all good though. You know, I'll be back when it's empty.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro, there's nothing
Make
to
sure
do.
nothing's broken, bro. There you
You
go.
know,
That's what I could do. I could pick up some trash.
That type of shit.
I'm not getting trampled, bro.
Nuh-uh.
They want that beam lit.
Exactly.
I'm staying the fuck
They don't
out
get
their
their
way.
beam. God help you.
They're gonna beat my ass and all type of shit. I'm all good, bro. Oh, you're the reason they didn't like the beam.
Someone's getting lit up.
I'm like, yeah, nah, bro, I gotta go. It was definitely interesting though. For sure, it was a good networking opportunity for sure.
No,
for sure.
it's crazy how much of I mean, you know, a lot of fair weather fans that are like, I loved the Kings the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You know?
hella phony. I've never
Right.
seen. I'm not even a Kings fan, bro. So I can't even like.
I just have the nostalgia of like, oh yeah, Chris Webber, Mike Bibby,
Bruh.
Vlade Divac. I'm like, yeah, those were like when I was like 10 or whatever. And I was like, it's like, yeah, back when like my dad would still watch Kings games all the time. But
It's definitely crazy to see how many Kings fans came out the cuts.
yeah,
Like that shit is crazy, bro. Before, for sure, like it was Sacramento strong. Like
Yeah.
Sacramento loved it, but
Yeah.
not too many people in Sacramento loved it. You know what I'm saying? And now all
Yeah.
of a sudden, all of Sacramento's a Kings fan.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
the
damn,
beam, dude, the beam.
really brought people
Well,
out.
It's
well,
crazy
I
now.
I think the problem was just a skill issue for a
Yeah.
while, bro.
Yeah,
Just
now they're
didn't
good
fucking
and
win.
shit.
It's hard to be
Yeah.
into it when it's like, yeah, they fucking suck, bro.
Well, I'm a Raiders fan, bro, so I have
Oh,
I get to
yeah.
struggle.
Used to it.
You know what I'm saying? I get
Ride
to
or
struggle.
die.
Yeah, forever. You feel me? We
Yeah.
gonna forever lose, and I'm forever gonna be a fan.
Nah,
Hell yeah,
I feel
know
you,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah.
But you
Ra-
can't just pick a team when they win.
Right.
Nah, I feel you, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Hell yeah.
You got to be like, I already bought the merch. I'm
Yeah.
in this for life.
for
now.
life. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hell yeah.
crazy. That's what people think too. Oh, I got
yeah.
I got a jersey. You're not a fan, bro.
Right.
It's all right. Whatever, bro. Light the beam.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
the-
a,
like
I'm
the
a
fucking-
very very casual observer or whatever. Like I got invited to a Kings game a few months ago, and I went with my girl, and it was like it was sick. They lost
For sure.
against the fucking Toronto Raptors.
Well,
Canadians. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had a stupid Canadian team, dude.
It was a dino crisis, bro.
These Canucks, dude. What the hell is going on? But yeah, there's always an outpouring of Kings fans after the games too. Like I was playing a gig at this bar on K Street, sort of over there by like Tiger and stuff. And yeah, it was weird because we were playing right in front of the window, but like facing into the door. So I would just be like playing guitar and then looking backwards, and there's just like a bunch of like little kids like hitting the gritty outside.
that's horrible.
It's like keep walking. I look back, I'm just like, yeah, keep it moving, keep it moving.
Jeez, bro. Kids are crazy nowadays, bro.
They got 3 iPads,
Bro, 3 of them, and they all have TikTok on them.
Yeah.
Bro, it's tough.
They have 7 different TikTok accounts, and they all know all the dance moves, and
Bro.
they know every song. And I'm like, damn, bro, y'all don't just go outside and play no more.
Completely
What
different
happened to that?
childhood.
Yeah, PlayStation 7s.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
Minecraft till they die, or in Fortnite, and I'm like, damn, bro. At least you're hitting the gritty, getting exercise. Shit.
Doctors recommend
Yeah.
hitting the gritty at least
3
3 to
times
5
a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting some type of workout.
Hey
Shit,
kids,
bro.
you want to get sturdy, right? Yeah.
Exactly. They should prescribe sturdiness. Like, get the kids right. Workout,
Sturdiness training.
Yeah, exactly. That's that's
PE. Yeah.
That's one good thing about the VR. Like my nephews and niece got the VR and shit, and I'm like, bro, just another game system for y'all to have. And now, like, I see them play, even though it fucks up their eyeballs or whatever. But they play Gorilla Tag or whatever they play, and they just be in there working out, sweating, like, ooh, really getting a good workout in. I'm
In
like,
VR?
all right. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm like,
That's
all
cool.
right, for sure. Like, at least y'all getting some type of activity, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, not just sitting there playing the game for 7 hours, because they love to do that shit. Kids are
Bro,
crazy.
you'll get cooked off of video games these days too, because like they
sure.
are even doper than when we were kids. Like they're
Yes.
way doper. Like and like
Yes.
I played all like the FromSoft games like Dark Souls and like Elden Ring and all that shit recently, bro. You'll be cooked at the end of playing that for like a couple hours. If you're like really into it, you're just like, fuck, bro. It's like I feel like I just took a bunch of mushrooms. Like
Yeah.
it's like, and now I'm coming back. And it's just like I was just playing video games that long.
for
like
5 hours.
yeah, man. And it's like I'm a grown ass man. Like a
I
little
can't
kid.
do that.
Like yeah.
Now, like the last video games I was really like stuck into, like or I was playing for hella hours, was Skyrim.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, fuck, bro, I can't do this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is consuming my life right now.
Yeah.
Every power, killed all the dragons and every mask and all. Yeah, I'm like, all right, bro, what the fuck did I just do?
No,
Like,
I
I didn't
feel
do
it.
nothing outside. I just beat Skyrim 7 times.
Right.
I
Now
feel it.
I play video games for 5 minutes and I'm off, bro. I'll play a match of 2K, kill a couple zombies and Black Ops or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go do something else.
That's what's the best, just to, like refresh you, you know, like refresh you and like yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I played all the like Dark Souls and Elden Ring and stuff, and it's like I made sure to like sketch characters from it and stuff. Like I
Yeah.
always try to like when I'm like consuming media, like take something away from it too.
Facts.
Which I think is important because I mean everybody watches a lot of fucking TV these days,
Hell
but then just
yeah.
kind of in one ear out the other.
Hey man,
you
that's
know?
that's why all these Xfinity plans, unless you get like the premium business plan, always have 300 megabyte download and like 3 megabyte upload. Like you said, you're like, oh, I don't know, that video is probably still uploading
Yeah,
right
right
now. And
now.
it's like that just shows you the overwhelming majority of people are doing nothing but consume on the internet, and very few people that are actually doing the creating. But you know, it's tough. It's a lot more work, but.
Well, it kind of brings me to like something I was thinking about too. Is like I was talking to my dad, and he's all like, "Man, it seems like everybody has a podcast these days, and like everybody's making content." And I was all like, "But it's kind of like almost just like playing music or something, you know? It's like
Yeah.
everybody. It's something that a ton of people do to different degrees.
Right.
So like, and it's something that's very big right now and can create a lot of opportunity. So of course people are
Facts.
gonna do it. I don't know. I was just thinking about that, and again, I think that kind of pours into like the where it's like, oh, things getting too saturated with creators, and I was like, yes and no, because the people who are chicken shit about it are gonna weed themselves out, and
Yeah,
then you
right.
just have the people that are still tenacious and at least trying to have their own thing going, you know. And I think that's rad.
And there's so many people to consume this shit, so it can never be watered down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
there's
right.
8 billion people in the world. How the hell can it be watered down? It's not like everybody's getting 8 billion views. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
true.
Not everybody's watching the same shit, so it's like it can never be watered down. You can always create more. That's how I feel like. But it's
Right.
definitely been a lot more. I feel like Joe Rogan's sparked that shit. He sparked all the podcasts.
He's
Like,
definitely sparked a lot of things.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Um,
That's my goal though, is to get on a Joe Rogan episode.
Bro,
Absolutely.
Like I've been watching that shit from the jump when he was in his fucking living room with
Dude, same. Just like smoking volcano bombs
Bro,
with Joey
I mean,
Diaz
bro,
or whatever.
on
Yeah.
fire.
I mean,
bro.
I was just watching Fear Factor the other day at my fucking parents' house, bro. I was like, that's where I know him from originally, bro.
Yeah,
when I was a
Fear
kid,
Factor.
Fear
He had
Factor,
hair and
bro.
shit.
Dude, I know it
Yeah.
was weird. He had
Yeah,
hair, and
weird.
then he was wearing like cargo shorts and like a big baggy shirt. It
was a different time.
And my mom was like, "What the hell is he wearing?" I was like, "I don't know, Mom. He has to be ready for anything. Okay, he's
yeah.
got cargo shorts and a
sure.
baggy shirt. He's got to remember for anything."
And
you
They
know?
got to be ready
and-
for the bull testicles.
And they
to-
definitely tried him on that shit. He had to beat somebody else on Fear Factor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They definitely tried him on that shit. So you got to be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Here, I'm gonna take a 12 real
everybody,
quick.
okay. Everybody needs their Fear Factor, because Fear Factor was the thing that
Yeah.
gave Joe Rogan the financial ability to do all the other
Whatever.
shit that he wanted to do. He's like, cool, I got this Fear Factor residuals. I can just fuck around and smoke weed and make a
Facts.
podcast. And we're out here trying to make a podcast, you know, scraping by, you know, paycheck to paycheck here. It's nice when you have a little bit of a buffer to get, you know,
Right,
get into
through
that.
it. Yeah.
That's the main thing, you know, because before the show we were just talking about, you know, trying to get monetized and do all this stuff on YouTube. And even though YouTube is the best, view to dollar ratio, it's still tough out there to actually make a living on it. I mean, most people have to like sell ads. I don't know. On your channel, do you guys have any like ads or any like
We really
or
ain't
mess with that? Yeah.
We really, honestly, not that I know of. You know what I'm saying? I really just create the content. The gang does the uploading and like I upload my interviews every once in a while and shit, but the gang does the uploading and the clipping and all the hard work. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I just create my little content pool and they do the hard shit. You feel me?
It's good to have a good team.
For
definitely.
sure. I preach that.
Right. We're always trying to build the team out here too and keep things growing. And or you guys were saying you were selling merch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Stacks. That's your bag, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Let us into the world of merch because we're trying to make a penny off of this show
like that,
one
bro.
day. Because we're all in it for the content. We are all in it for the love of the game, but also like got to pay some bills here.
Yeah, exactly.
Need another camera. So
Somebody
what's getting into the merch game like? Who do you make merch for, or is it your own merch, or you make merch for other people? Or
we started making merch, just making our own like
just a little
personal
closer.
merch.
Sweet, there you go.
Yeah, so we started making just like our own personal vault merch, and then it just kind of spiraled into like brand merchandising. So
Nice.
now we make like stickers and custom uniforms and menus and just other things that provide brand awareness for small local brands.
Right on.
Yeah.
Really just trying to build our brand and everybody else's brand at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's a little easier that way, I feel like.
Right.
Right.
Sure.
Okay.
I was gonna say you guys had the t-shirt, like the press station at the studio, right? You guys are operating out of the studio right now, or?
Yeah, we got we have a heat press, we have a screen print and embroidery, and we also provide direct to garment. So we have every way that you can get a design put on a t-shirt.
That's
You know what
awesome,
I'm
man.
saying? Like whatever you need. The studio is really a one-stop shop. There's a gas station next to us and shit. You feel me? Like,
It's right by Willie's too.
Willie's Burgers, go get
Yeah.
some burgers.
now.
Yeah, shit like that. It's really a one-stop shop, bro. Like you get whatever you need, especially if you're like a upcoming artist and small business or a big business, whatever you need, because we do mass production too. Like we do all of that shit. We have plugs everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Hell yeah.
City Sounds really got some shit going on.
Did you guys do your own logo?
For the vault,
Yeah, for Vault exclusive news and for the Vault stacks, for the Vault merch.
we did the vault merch one, but my brother G Cruisin did the exclusive news. That's funny that you said that because he actually just sent me some new logos today. So it's gonna be a new logo coming soon. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Shit like that. That was actually a placeholder that just been temporary for hella long. So
Nah,
it was
sick
just,
though.
It was just been rocking. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at it. I actually fuck with it. So I'm a little sad to replace it, but with growth comes changes. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. No,
Shit
I
like
feel it.
that.
Yeah, get the diversity too. And then you'll get like the throwback, like, the
Exactly.
throwback classic t-shirt,
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Hell yeah. We got some chats here a while. Yeah, we got a good amount. Said, I don't know if the Zudes have actually been to CSSB. We should go. I've been one time. I went one time when we chopped it up and talked about some stuff. Real homie, you can meet the people. Oh wait, go back. I'm reading the chats.
You got the chats right there, bro.
Oh, dude, I can't see all of them though. Okay. But yeah, never mind. Sorry, I couldn't. It cuts them off though at the.
No, you're good.
Anyways, but yes, real homie. We'd actually meet the people. Yeah. I mean, yeah, man. We're all gonna link and talk and stuff too.
Definitely.
Like get it all popping for sure. We're gonna have some. We're gonna try to put on some events soon too here at the house, man. So that'll be cool.
House party vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time, dude. We had a Halloween party and we had like a live live music here too. Like it was in this room before we set this room up, but this whole room was like full of like a drum set and like amps and like keys and all that.
It was like when we first moved in and there was like nothing in the actual house like
Yeah.
set up yet.
That's tight. Your neighbors probably hated y'all for real.
Yeah, nah, it's
That was all good. But
Y'all
yeah.
thought it was all good.
Yeah.
That's tight.
We were fine.
There's
Yeah,
lots
everything was
of
good.
there's lots of late night sounds around here.
For
We're,
sure.
we're all
The
good.
drum set's nothing.
Right.
This is the worries.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And we say, got CSSB. Oh, Cole Biz. Shout out Cole Biz. Didn't realize the zoos are lies. You're good, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. CSSB, love your life, bro. It's a movement. Creating stuff's the hard part. They just got your back, bro.
Shit like
dude.
that, bro.
Don't sell yourself short, bro. You're
You feel me?
talented.
Come on, bro. Because without them, I definitely wouldn't be able to do none of this shit. Like,
Hell yeah.
I tell them shit every time, and they be like, nah, bro, you be doing something. I definitely be doing something. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I would just be, I'm chilling. But I wouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there would be none of this going on. The gang really put a fire up my ass and really helped me push the whole movement. Like, because before I was just chilling, bro. Like, I was working jobs and, living my life, bro. It wasn't nothing different happening. It was just same shit every day. Going to work, smoking my weed, playing the game, talking to my peoples or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like before all of that shit, like when I was growing up, I was like on some hoodlum activities, so it was a little different, you feel me? So I was outside doing dumbass shit. So that's what Skyrim's for. Exactly.
To channel all that energy.
Exactly.
You're like, I swear my allegiance to Ulfric
You know what I'm
Stormcloak.
saying? You feel me? I'm a fucking graybeard now and shit like that, bro, or whatever the fuck. Like it's
Dovahkiin activities.
Yeah.
Walking around Foos Rodan, everybody that looks at you sideways.
White Run, really fucking shit up. Yeah, that's where I channeled all of that shit into as I got older, is into Skyrim and GTA and shit like that. Yeah, it was a lot easier that way. And then like at work one day, I'm like, fuck, I'm not really trying to do this shit no more. Like, work is
so are you doing like the studio and the vault stuff like full time or?
Hell no, I just got a job again. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Noah's Bagels right there on Broadway. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to come in there and fuck with me, get some.
I actually fucking love Noah's Bagels.
Dude, let's go.
Yeah,
some
like
locks, dude.
Let's go. It's cool. I'm the baker, bro. I'm the baker, so I'll be back there making bagels and shit.
Nice.
I'll be there 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 to 11. So if y'all catch me there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, y'all catch me there 3 to 11. I'm really location on the flyer type of guy. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
I really like the people pop up on me. So you might get a free cookie, free whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Just kidding, Nancy.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no free cookies.
I'm just kidding, Nancy. You might see this later, but you know, she knows I bless the people and shit like that. So it's not even a big deal, bro. But
I feel you.
Everyone listen, get free food. Are we talking the one on what or the one on?
That's a little funny. Yeah. Before I was just doing this shit full time. Like it was probably like a good year and some change, like where we was really just running this shit full time. But I had picked up a security gig, and then I had grabbed Noah's at the same time I was doing that, and I just kind of put all of this vault shit on the back burner for a little bit. And I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta like get back to it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't posting on Instagram as much, and like really just leaving the people with nothing. So it was like, fuck, I got to get back to it, bro. Fuck around, quit security, and just kept a Noah's job, and I just been rocking ever since. Been doing this. It's basically full time. Nice. Yeah. I wouldn't say like, because the way I think about it is Noah's is my job. You know what I'm saying? Noah's Bagels is my job, but the vault and the studio is my career.
Exactly.
That's what's gonna change my life and other lives. You feel me? So I think of it as a full time get down.
Hell yeah, man.
Dude, I might be DoorDashing one day and pick up some shit from Noah's,
you know
man. I'm driving all around. That's my job. And then the career is doing this and doing music. You know, I'm like technically on tour right now, but not today. But that was like the last 3 days. I'm honestly kind of stoked though, because it's all just like, okay, one day go to Reno, one day go to Oroville, one day go to Winters, one day go to Placerville, just like. But it's been cool. Just like it's been crazy the last few days where I'm like, bro, I haven't even seen you guys for like 3-4 days in a row.
I feel that,
just because I'm like, I leave like in the morning and then get back at like 4 a.m. or whatever, and I'm like, tight. All right, I'll back at it for another day. But it's pretty sweet. That's the life. That's the life I chose at this point.
You know what I'm saying? That's the life we live, bro.
Pirate's
that type
life.
of shit. I be feeling like that too, bro. Like when we go do. That's why I try to bring the gang everywhere with me. Like we got group chat and shit. You know, it's like probably like 9 group chats at the studio. So I just send up the days I'm trying to go do something, or we all just send up the days we trying to go do something. Like we was out in LA last year, getting like 9-10 deep. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Really just stick out. We're going to Vegas on the 12th. We're gonna be out there 12th to the 17th, like 11 deep. You know what I'm saying? Post up on the strip with Red Mike, just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? We just always try to bring everybody to to the outside scene. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's a
Yeah.
lot easier to run as a gang too, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching everybody and shit like that.
It's definitely a lot. It feels a lot better and a lot easier to justify going to Vegas when you're like, no, I'm here to network.
Yeah.
I'm here. You
Nah,
know,
we
I'm
there
like-
to we there to
yeah.
bullshit though. For
Yeah,
sure,
no,
for sure.
no, for real.
We
Like-
there to network most definitely. Like, I already got some shit lined up. It's already like 3 videos lined up, but I'm there to bullshit, bro. My birthday's on the 15th. I'm getting faded. all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm
Hey.
trying
Wait,
to
your
hit-
birthday's on April 15th?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, mine too. Fuck
Come
yeah.
on,
Bro.
bro. That's fire. Come
That's
on,
wild.
bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, shit like that, bro.
Yo.
That's
Were
tight,
you
bro.
born 95 or
98.
Oh, 98.
Okay.
Oh, I feel
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
But still.
98, bro. That's just tight, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really met too many people with the same birthday as me,
Dude.
so that's tight.
Hell yeah.
That's
Oh,
hella
God.
funny.
Right.
That's fire,
Tax
bro.
day.
Bruh.
Actually, it's the 18th now. You got a little bit more leeway.
they moved it back.
Oh,
I
dude.
fuck, I still gotta do my shit.
I
I know. I was
Alright.
just thinking. I was like, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah. Yeah. In case y'all forgot.
That's
coming
tight,
up.
bro. That's tight, bro.
Get
Yeah.
ready to,
we gonna be out
Open
in
up.
Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Fucking around. The red mic's gonna be out there. So if anybody's listening from Vegas, then we gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Tap in.
That's sick, man. What else you guys got planned for like the upcoming stuff? Like you're heading to Vegas, hitting it with the red mic there. You guys
Yep.
got any other trips too lined up or big projects coming down the line?
We got a pop up on the 8th, so on Saturday. It's another pop up going on. I'm just gonna leak the. You feel me? It's gonna be at the studio, City
Yeah,
Sound Soundbite. So if y'all know where the fuck that's at, then pull up. But I just been having people tap in with me and send a location privately. But at this point, nah, everybody's just gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's gonna be
Yeah.
a whole movement. It's gonna be the XL shit.
Yeah,
Sam, get down.
yeah.
You feel me? Like, just
Yeah.
pull it. Shout out XL for letting us do that last time too. Shout out Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Real boy. Ryan really been rocking with the whole movement for forever. Ryan's been around before I was even around. You feel me? So like that shit dope. They been doing Freestyle Friday and shit over there. Like, shout out XL Smoke Shop, bro. If
Yeah.
y'all fuck with like anything non-tobacco, like bongs, papers, or whatever, the hemp, whatever, anything glass, Ryan got all that. He got some crazy shit over there too.
what do
He
you
has
What do you mean, bro? Those are tobacco only water pipes.
Well,
as far as the law is
you
concerned.
know what I mean. You know what I
That's
mean.
all I've ever smoked out of those.
I mean, we do too. Shit.
Yeah,
Sometimes we're
right.
mixing our weed with that shit. So I guess it is a tobacco only.
Yeah.
Until we put weed in there.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, exactly. I love that they used to do that when it was
Yeah.
still
That
like
shit's so
fully
dumb.
illegal. They would be
Right.
like tobacco water pipe. I'm like, yeah,
All
shut the
right,
fuck up.
Yeah, I'm about to pack a fat ass
whack-
bowl.
The wacky tobacco.
I'm
Yeah.
about to pack a fat ass bowl.
Yeah.
And actually put up a little dab thing right on top of that motherfucker.
Oh,
Take a
hell
rip,
yeah.
too.
That's the best way to smoke, bro, with the wax on top of the bong bowl.
That shit fire,
gives
bro.
you-
That shit
Make
fire.
me feel like my eyes are going to fall out, but in a good way, you know?
See, it was crazy. Like, we do that shit when we're really up or when we're really down. Like, when we ain't got no weed or when we have a lot of weed at the studio.
Oh,
It's
no, I
never
feel
in
ya.
between. You know what I'm saying? We just throw a little bit of, we call it a booger on the bezel. You feel
Hey.
me? Yeah, we call it a little booger on the bezel. You know what I'm saying? On
Yeah.
top of a little mookie bowl, get us right. You hit that shit, you're to the moon, boy.
Hell
All you
yeah.
just want. And that motherfucker burned for like 30 minutes. I'm like, damn, bro, we gotta put that shit out. Something's not right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we be getting, that's when we're really up or we're really down. We just
Bro,
scrape whatever we got
Oh,
left.
dude.
You feel me?
I feel it.
I remember back in the day, bro, the resin.
Oh, bro, that
Dang.
was probably the highest I've ever been. Was off of some resin hit.
Right though,
Bro.
where it's just like this shit tastes awful,
Horrible.
but god damn,
Horrible.
Where it's
Dankruptcy
just-
is not a joke. You
Yeah.
know? Dankruptcy
Yeah.
is can be a real
Chapter
problem.
11 bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I'm getting close. I'm getting close.
Whoa, bro! We're trying to get monetized over here, dude. What are you? No, I'm fine.
I'm running short right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Delta also. You know what I'm saying? Delta Health and Wellness. That maybe they'll fuck with me eventually. They right across the way from us. It's a little cannabis club. You know what I'm saying? They're like really right in the alleyway. You can walk to. It's not even a minute. I promise you. You walk out the studio and you can
Hell
see it
yeah.
right there.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to tap in with them too, but that's where I go get all my weed at.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Shit
Yeah,
like
bro.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I used
The
to work
legal
at a
way.
dispensary too. I don't know if I told you that, but yeah, I
Mm.
worked at like a dispensary for like 3 years too.
That's
so
fire.
It's, like, it's hella cool to like network with people when you are in that industry because
Yeah.
it's just everybody's just cool as fuck. Speaking of which, I got a chat from Malibu Barbie. She used to work with me at the dispensary, and she has been on the show before. So shout out to her. And she said she's smoking a bowl with wax on it right now.
Come on, yeah, shit like that. You feel me? I used to work at this place called Artisan. It was it wasn't a dispensary. It was like the warehouse for the get down, like where they make the joints and package them and all that extra nice ass shit. It was definitely that's how I started the merch shit. Like that's how I actually started. This dude named Loving the Trees pulled up with care packages of shit like that and like t-shirts or whatever while I was working there, and they blessed him with hella weed. I'm like, damn, that's tight, bro. Like, but he's got a whole bundle of weed.
Wow.
I didn't have to pay for weed for like a whole year working at that spot. Like it was cool, you know what I'm saying? But
hell yeah,
when he had pulled up and just blessed like all the employees with like t-shirts and like lighters and all the extra like bundle, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's tight. So I just started talking to him and like how you start up, like what you do. He's like, he presses like $200 and he just started giving me game on it. And I'm like, all right, for sure. And I just, next paycheck, Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Amazon's really been the start of everything for me, bro. Shout out Jeffrey Bezos and them. buddy's got everything on that motherfucker. I can't complain, bro.
Making dreams come
you
true.
Can't
you know?
complain, or else.
Yeah, I mean, if I did complain, they probably come and find me. So I'll probably just
they got rockets now.
They just
bro.
They just pull up in the. It's like they
real.
pull up like with like a bunch of the vans, and then like the drones come
Yeah,
down
for
too. So
sure.
it's like a raid, but with from Amazon. And
and
they're all in uniform, you know.
There's like the
hella
armed
vests
there's
and
the
shit.
armed delivery guards,
Blue
and a
vest.
drone just drops an AR.
They're
like, "What'd you say?"
Yeah, nothing. Shout out Jeffrey Bezos. Shout out Jeffrey Bezos.
Shout out. Yeah, they do have everything on there.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
I mean, you really can all the what's it like the drop shipping and all the affiliate marketing and
Yeah.
stuff. It's the same tactic as Andrew Tate. Just like, hey, just affiliate market
Bro.
this. You know,
That guy's
thing.
crazy, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
well, you know, I honestly don't think anybody unless you did some like crazy, unless you did some crazy ass shit, I feel like you probably should get knocked off or something. I don't think there should be a jail time. I don't think anybody should be serving time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like jail is a little restrictive. You feel me? Like, if you did some crazy shit on some
designed that
manslaughter,
way.
killed 15 people, just get rid of that guy. You know what I'm saying? We don't really need it. Yeah.
They gotta prove it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. After it's proven and you just
Well, that was
certified-
that was the whole thing with Andrew Tate, though.
well,
that shit is Buddy is just really like on some other shit, and he's been doing that shit for forever.
no, I
It's
feel
like,
like that's
Yeah.
a whole can of worms. But I feel you though, where it's like it's not just conducive to just throw someone in a
Nah.
hole, and especially too because they really either say it's like either being dead or just get thrown in
For
a
sure.
hole. And then a lot of people like, I mean, my dad like they arrested him, gave him a DUI because he had like 2 beers or whatever, and he was like technically like they like he passed all the roadside sobriety test, but the cop was just like, no, I think that it's still, and so it's like, yeah, he's gonna get freaking a
Gotta go in the
paycheck,
drunk
you
tank
know,
for
and then he
sure.
goes into the freaking drunk tank. He's not even drunk, you know.
Yeah,
It's
they
not
just love to do
conducive. I
that
feel
shit.
you.
That's. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what kind of mindset that is, but I just don't wish jail upon nobody. Like, I feel like if you did some crazy shit, then something should happen. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But I don't
Yeah.
think it's like
Well, one of my
keep them there.
my homegirl, her cousin, was some shit happened, and he ended up doing that like fire ranger stuff, and he really liked it, you know. And he was
Yeah.
like young, he was like 18 when some shit happened, so he's like 19, 20, 21, you know, going fighting fires
Okay.
out in the redwoods, you know. And
Yeah.
he really liked it, you know. He thought that was cool, so he thought that was better. But anyways,
That's her firefighter song.
Firefighters.
Yeah, Paw Patrol and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
It's not Paw
Yeah.
Patrol, it's Firebuds.
Oh,
okay. Firebuds.
That's
Hey.
my nephew. My nephew loves it. He's like,
Yo,
he's 5.
bro,
He
They
They
loves
got
all
a
the shit.
kids show called Firebuds.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
they
got
know
all
what
the
they're
jams on
they know what they're
there,
doing.
though.
What the hell?
Crazy.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that, bro.
Firebuds,
That's
bro.
wild.
I was gonna say we talk about weed again, like
Yeah, I
for
was
real.
like,
Back to
well,
that.
because Paw Patrol is like the
Patrol.
cop propaganda,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Firebuds seems like it's got a
Firebuds.
different agenda. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to get the kids
That's
on
wild.
the shit already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say though too. Something I want to talk about too. Though I was like, you said you like movies, man. What kind of what are some stuff that like what movies you like? Favorite director, stuff that really inspired you to get into like videography.
I wouldn't say movies inspired me to get into videography. It was more of a like I just seen the shit being done, so I'm like, all right, that looks tight. But
Yeah.
I've always been watching movies for forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, my favorite genre is horror. I'm a horror movie
fuck
guy.
yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, that was my like first thing. My mom preaches this shit for forever. Like she thinks it's hella funny. I think it's crazy though. But she used to tell me like, yeah, even as a kid, like 2 or 3, you used to be watching Scream, laughing at them dying, and like I'm like, damn, bro, like you ain't never thought something was wrong with me, like you know, thought I'm gonna be a fucking psycho killer or some shit. Like, but yeah, I've always been watching movies for forever, bro. Like movies always been a part of my life. In like a good part of my life, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and it hasn't really been too many good parts of my life. So like I remember movies and like that's when my head is full of movie quotes and song lyrics.
Yeah.
That was like the best times in life to get through. You feel me? Like,
Hell
'cause
yeah.
life was it wasn't all struggles and shit, but it definitely wasn't butterflies and fucking rainbows. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it
I
was-
mean that's why like it's important. I feel like for media to just be like able like to be like something that you can connect to. You
Mhm.
know, a lot of stuff these days feel really like corporate and soulless and by
Yeah.
the numbers. Whereas all the classics, you know, it's like they wanted to gut punch you with the feels.
Facts.
That way,
Yeah.
it's like I'm watching the movie. It's like I'm gonna love this movie forever and watch it more times.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
you know, at least it had to be good back in the day. These days, everything's so just like soulless. You know,
And I still think Scream stand up. You know, still
Yeah.
hold up to this day. The first one for sure. Like I
Dude.
just went to go watch the new one when they dropped it in the theaters. Like that's my favorite. Scream is my favorite movie for forever. Like that
Yeah.
shit will never not be number 1 for me. So
That was
it's like,
Wes Craven directed
that's
that,
my
right? Yeah,
that's my favorite director. Like if we talking about any, you know what I'm saying, buddy
Yeah.
really got that shit right. Like for sure. And
Well-
it's not like it's the hardest thing ever to do a horror movie, but I feel like he did it right. You know
well,
what I'm saying?
Wes Craven's whole style, like, definitely definitely defined what horror movies like tried
Yeah.
to be for a long time. Like, it's like, yeah, all his movies are low budget, but
For
like,
sure.
you know, he always had a lot of style going on with it. They're always so intense, you know. And
The
like,
only one I didn't like was the new Nightmare. Like
Oh,
he had
yeah,
did
yeah.
a new Nightmare on Elm Street. Like he had directed the old ones and shit too,
Mhm.
but it was like
yeah, Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
yeah. I'm like,
It-
all right, I'm all good, bro. He's on TV. and,
It's
like,
super meta, you know, and I don't
Yeah.
like when they do meta. The new Matrix was like that too, and I thought
that
the new
shit
Matrix was whack.
horrible.
Yeah.
that shit was
rough.
horrible, bro.
That was rough.
Yeah,
The new
I'm
one.
like, bro, how? Yeah, Matrix. They disappointed me with that.
Yeah.
I want to go watch the new John Wick though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, John Wick's honestly been like standing
Hit.
where the Matrix used to be, like where
Every
it's just
time.
an awesome movie.
They're on
Like,
number 4, and I'm like, damn, bro. Number 1, 2, 3 is good.
yeah, yeah.
1, 2, 3 is good. Like I gotta go watch number 4. I
And-
honestly was surprised at first because at first I'm like, all right, bro, Keanu Reeves, this is Matrix already, bro. Like we did this already. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh, it was like way too self-referential,
You
kind
know what I'm
of.
saying?
It was wild.
And then I started watching it, and I'm like, all right, you guys did something with this. Like,
Yeah,
And the action
fuck what a
scenes were
guy's
so
done, you know what I'm saying?
mid, dude. It was
on the
it was
Matrix
tough.
movie. Well, especially it's like sucks that the new Matrix was so mid when John Wick's out, and John Wick has all
Yes.
this badass stuff.
Right.
Keanu can do the choreography, he can
Bro.
do his own stunts,
Right.
but you
It's not
didn't
a
use
Keanu
any
problem.
of that in Matrix. You know,
wasn't Keanu Reeves' problem
Right.
at all, bro. It
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
a Keanu Reeves' problem at all.
No.
Whoever decided to run this new Matrix back was lagging.
Yeah.
They just weren't on their shit for sure.
To say
Like,
the least.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because he's doing great as John Wick. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's killing people with spoons and, you know what I'm saying? Wild shit. Like, he's
Yeah.
out there tripping. They killed his dog one time and it was over.
Right.
well,
Yeah.
it's just like such a simple movie too. I mean, the other ones like expanded the lore, but it really is just straightforward. It's like you killed my dog, everybody's getting
Yeah,
rocked.
everybody's
Like
gotta
everybody's
die.
getting rocked, dude. Like it's
Kill
and
him.
again, that's that emotional connection. It's
For
like that's all
sure.
you need. You killed the dog, bro. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's
over.
fade.
Which
fade.
I mean, that's not. You know, after a while, it's like, all right, bro.
Oh.
Like it was one motherfucker killed your dog. You
Nah, it
know?
don't matter. All y'all tied together.
No, 'cause it's
It's
a
you killed hundreds of people.
No, it's
Yes.
it's a
Yes.
domino effect, bro. At least
Yeah.
no, because that's why I like the second and third movies. It like adds to the lore and shit, and like
And that's only
Yeah.
because he killed those few people. Now they're trying to come back and get him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he
Like,
got
they-
dragged back into the life of
and
shit.
he really blew it by killing Buddy in the like safe zone, you know what I'm saying? Where
yeah.
nobody's supposed to
Right,
die. It's
right,
supposed to be,
right.
but it's beef, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
up. I don't care where you are. Church, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Your grandparents' funeral, whatever the fuck's going on, bro. I don't care. Ain't no safe zone.
Right.
You killed my fucking dog.
I know that's like when you're playing tag and someone's like times.
Nah,
Times.
time out, bro.
No.
We all
No
tired.
times.
Yeah, we all tired. We all running. It's all up.
I got
You
you
know
with the Nerf gun, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it.
Yeah, for sure.
It said R.I.P. to Lance Riddick, man. R.I.P.
Oh,
yeah,
I
he just passed
know.
away. That was so
Yeah.
sad.
That's
I said he
crazy,
passed
bro.
away before the next one came out. Yeah, that sucks, man. You know, it's always a shame when an actor in the middle of a series freaking passes away. He was dope
That's
too.
tragic, bro.
It's a shame because it was in the middle of the series. He couldn't have waited until.
Well, no, yeah. Well, it's like,
Damn it!
Yeah.
So
No,
selfish.
I know what you mean.
You couldn't
No,
die
it is
after.
true though.
No, I love
I
Lance
know.
Riddick when he was on the Eric Andre show. and he had the LeVar Burton visor on.
I wish I was LeVar Burton.
Dude, he played it so straight in the first half too.
That's
He had us in the
crazy.
first half on that one, man. Shit. All right, I gotta go pee again. I'm so sorry.
Man, you're good. That Red Bull's giving you wings right now.
Yeah.
Wings straight to the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. First class.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a taco.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, Taco
yeah.
Bell it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Live Moss. You know what I'm saying? What was I gonna say? Back to the merch stuff. Like,
Yeah.
how did you guys get a start with that? Did you start out doing it through like a site, like a Redbubble type site or one of those, or you just got the because you had to get like a press and do all
Yeah.
that stuff, right? Did you do that right from the jump, like right when you first started, or?
Yep, straight
Okay.
from the jump. Straight from the jump. I had ordered the press on Amazon from that last paycheck that I had got from Artisan. Just ordered the heat press. Was doing some research. How do they do the transfers? And found out they had the paper at Walmart. It was Avery paper, Avery heat transfer paper, and we just went to go buy all of them. You know what I'm saying? And bought hella T-shirts and just was pressing them. Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
And just blessing the city with them. You know what I'm saying? I probably didn't give away at least like 100+ shirts. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool, man. Because we were thinking about just getting a Teespring store up or
sure.
something like that.
It's easier.
It's definitely easier because you just throw the design up there
That
and it's like,
type of
all right,
shit.
it's a T-shirt, it's a mug, it's a whatever.
Do whatever.
But it's cool to actually do it, you know, from your own location. I don't know. You think is it worth like the upfront cost? Like, I mean, I guess if you can sell shirts, then
Yeah,
it's
and
then
it
it's
wasn't
worth
too
it.
much. Like it wasn't the biggest chunk of the like what takes the most money is blanks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's I mean, you can always go around that. You can find $2 blanks somewhere and just get
Right.
a bunch. But at first like I didn't have money for none of that shit, so it was like Walmart. I'm just gonna go buy a 6-pack of Hanes and
Right.
get a couple of those and shit like that. But then I found like some plugs and then actually started selling shirts, and I'm like, all right, well, I can actually do this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But before it was just like whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna press these shirts up and run that shit. If people fuck with it,
Right.
they do. But I didn't have no like bigger picture for it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just wanted to wear my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Nice.
just thought
Oh,
it was
yeah.
tight. But it definitely wasn't like no, I want to be the greatest shirt seller in Sacramento
Right.
or any of that. But like now to this point where I definitely want it to be like some streetwear shit to where it's like a Supreme or like shit like that, you know,
Oh, yeah.
LRG or
Mhm.
anything of that sort. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want it to be the big name, but I just want it to have that streetwear label. You know what
I mean,
saying?
it's the vault exclusive, bro. Like
Mm.
that's hard as fuck.
You
Like
know what
for
I'm
like
saying?
limited releases, bro.
Shit like that, bro. So and it used to be like Vault. It used to be Vault Official, but they fuck around and cancel my first page, so I had to rebrand. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I was
feel
posting. I was posting crazy shit. People getting knocked out and like, all
Oh.
type of I was posting wild.
Well, honestly, dude, it's a shame, bro, because like Instagram, like they'll like I reposted something the other day and it was like this dude like riding on the top of the subway, and it was like I was just like, oh, that's crazy. So I just posted
Yeah.
on the story, and then they were like, we took it down because it's promotes harm, and I was all like, you guys have it up in the first place.
Exactly.
I'm just reposting like
Right,
what was already
exactly.
posted. Like what the hell, you know?
Yeah, and I was seeing pages where people were getting killed on there and like all type. I'm like, bro, how y'all taking my shit down? It's just a fight, like for real.
Dude, for real, it's fucking crazy, bro. I don't know, it's It's like, and I think it is too. Like it's especially like if you're like, you know, like a very active business page, they have their eyes on you because like they don't want you to. Yeah, they're like, oh, is this like a bot spamming people or whatever? But it's like, I don't know. It's just so weird how selective it is with like, because it's like I don't think anybody's reporting like our shit or like your shit. Probably, you know, it's just like some.
I was definitely some people reporting my shit.
Oh no, I feel.
Sure.
I don't,
For sure.
I don't think it was reports. I think it's more so just like Instagram continuously thinking he's a bot, and you just keep doing the same behavior. So you keep mass liking and commenting, and they're like, "Oh, this person's a bot." You verify your page, but then you do it again, and they're like, "We're just gonna take it."
Yeah, it's so arbitrary and just like vague, you know.
That's how you know you're grinding so hard that they think you're a bot.
For sure. That's how I be.
If they don't think you're a bot, you're not doing it right.
Exactly.
Exactly. There you
That's
go.
true.
That's how I be feeling, bro. I send out so many DMs a day, bro. It's crazy about everything now at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what you got to do.
I tap in with people. That's how I locked in with y'all. I just sent the
Yeah,
DM
man.
out. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, you guys weren't the only ones I sent the DM out to. I appreciate y'all for having me like a motherfucker too, because it ain't been too many replies to DMs and shit.
Oh man, bro.
Yeah, but you know how that I ain't discouraged.
Numbers
That
game.
ain't gonna
Feel it,
stop
man.
me. Like exactly, it's a number game, bro. Like I do that. I promise you, I sent 100 DMs out. So when I get one, I definitely feel special. Like I definitely feel special getting a reply. But it ain't never nothing when nobody reply. Like when they don't reply, it is what it is. Like all right, for sure. I ain't owed nothing.
Just takes one yes, man.
That's it. I promise you, I get hella no's. That one yes does numbers though every time. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean it's the same with anything, with like dating, with just networking for other stuff. It's
Numbers.
like it's just gotta you just
Real
gotta put up the
estate.
number. Yeah, real estate, exactly, dude. Exactly. Dude, now that we were talking about the shirts, okay. I remember one time I was playing a show at like outdoors at the Doco
That
Center.
was you.
That was okay.
Come
Was that
on,
you?
bro.
Okay, dude. Because like I totally forgot about this.
fire,
I was
bro.
like, okay, wait, hold up.
Fuck
Hold
out
up.
of here,
Dude, that's
I
crazy.
love it, bro.
So weird.
Wait, because it was me and Bryant and Alan, and we were playing a trio gig.
I love
out.
it, bro.
Okay,
Wait, what
that's what,
happened?
because I was like, you look like kind of familiar,
I
dude.
love it, bro.
Okay, because we were playing a show
That's
out at
like-
the Doco. That's see,
Sacramento.
Sacramento. It's a small town. Yes.
Hey,
This is insane.
Yeah. Cause I was like, oh, Vault Rob. I was like, I don't think I've met him.
Sacramento.
And then, yeah, dude. I was like, oh fuck,
Tell us
that's
the
crazy.
story.
We were playing a gig out in the Doco Center, and we were playing some songs, and then yeah, you guys came up with like a camera and
Big
stuff, and you
Mike.
had shirts,
Yep.
and you're like, yo, can you guys put on these shirts like while you're playing for a second? And I was like, sure, why
Yeah,
not?
come
Yeah,
on.
and then you like filmed us like playing a song and stuff, or took some photos, and yeah, I probably still have that shirt laying around
I hope
somewhere.
So, bro. I hope so, bro. Yeah, me and my
That's
brother Big
crazy.
Mike were just downtown shooting product shots and shit. Like shout out Logan Shoots because he was the cameraman for that day. Me and my brother Big Mike, he's the embroidery guy at the studio. But we were just downtown shooting product shots, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple skaters, like just life shit, you know what I'm saying? Just down there, whatever was going on. Here's a shirt. Take your pictures, keep the shirt. You know, we gonna go on about our day. We got little random white kids just, you know, just thugging, you know what I'm saying? Sorry. Yeah, I guess it wasn't. I didn't have to be specific, you know what I'm
Hitting the
saying?
gritty in your shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, playing Roblox and the shirts.
Yeah, it was dope. It was just life shit. And then we seen y'all up there, you know what I'm
That's
saying,
so
making
funny.
music. I'm like, all right, for sure. Like, let's go crash the little, you see if they can.
I wish
take a
they
picture.
didn't stop doing those, man, because we
Yeah.
we were out there. I mean, we were playing. We played 2 spots that day too, because
Mike's
it was
gonna love to hear this.
it was
bro.
2
That's
2-hour
tight.
spots. And yeah, I was like, oh, dude, like they paid so good. I mean, we had to play for like 4 hours and bullshit
Yeah.
around, but then you know, it's like stuff like that happens, and it's like it was cool. But like they stopped doing the outdoor shows at the Doco Center, or at least as
Yep.
far as I know, or we lost that connect. And I'm like,
We
man,
was
what
down there the whole time. We was down there the whole time. Y'all was down there for real. Like
Yeah.
we got pulled up as y'all was like, I think setting up and shit or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
we handed out like 10, 15 shirts that day just to random people. You
that's
know
so
what I'm
funny,
saying?
dude.
Yeah, it was tight, bro. That's tight.
Dude, that's such a small town. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't. Well, that's why Sacramento has to be such a tight knit place, because it's like
what I'm saying?
if you cause beef with someone and then it's like you're gonna run into them
sure, for
eventually.
sure.
There's only so many bars and so many clubs and so many outdoor places and things you can hang out at. It's like you're gonna
that's
run into someone.
Crazy. You really can't make that shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Okay.
like to brag. I like to be humble and shit, but we definitely been doing the groundwork for a minute. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
really been doing this shit for a while, bro. So it shit speaks for itself. You
That's
know
so
what I'm
funny,
saying?
man. Small world.
Promise you, bro.
That's so sick, man.
So I do know you.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
Come
gonna
on.
have to hit you up for some Zudecast merch, dude.
For
We
sure.
need some.
Yeah.
We need some
Already.
merch.
Hell
We're
yeah.
we're trying to start getting designs and stuff together. Yeah. Oh, do you have another one?
If y'all play Destiny as
Oh
the voice
yeah,
actors of
Lance
all it.
Reddick.
Yeah,
I
still
know.
Lance
R.I.P.
Reddick.
man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let me
Oh,
see.
shit.
We're at hour 16 here. How we feeling, y'all?
We good.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. Is
man.
there any other stuff you guys want to talk about?
You know, I'm down with whatever, bro. Y'all got this alien thing up here. That's
Oh
tight.
yeah, there we go. Let's fucking switch gears here for
Yeah,
the
I like that.
the spooky Zudecast stuff
Come
here.
on,
Whoa.
Y'all be wearing this shit or what?
Oh yeah, man. I'm trying to do all kinds of stuff in it. Yeah, no, it's my safe space actually. I put that on. I'm a
Okay.
whole new person. I'm just like
Closer
Yeah.
to home with that. Huh?
yeah. I
Okay,
feel,
you,
know,
bro.
I feel like I'm myself.
Y'all ever seen aliens, like a spaceship or some shit before?
Yeah, I've seen like UFOs and stuff.
Okay.
Like, lots of just like, weird stuff. Cause, I went camping a lot and I went to like Yosemite and Grand Canyon. I've been to like the Grand Canyon and Tahoe and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Sequoia, going all that like bunch of times a year all growing up. So like you see all kinds of weird stuff
Some
up
shit
there,
out there
bro.
for sure,
and
for
it's
sure.
like it moves in weird ways. And it's like, what was it? I can't fucking tell you. But
Dude, when
there's
we were
just weird
in,
stuff.
I
When we
think
were in
they're
Fort
aliens,
Bragg
bro.
last year, like, we go up on the roof of like this cabin spot, and it's got like a roof, balcony porch thing, hang out. And it's like midnight. We're looking at the stars. You can see the stars so good, and then there's just like these three lights that's like shaped in like a triangle, and then it's like going across the sky hella fast, and then just takes a sharp left turn, but like doesn't turn, just kind of
goes, like, out.
shifts.
It's like just like
Or it's just like, what the? And we all saw that. We're like, we're not that high, right? Like we fucking all just saw that right now, right? And it's, of course, you can never get it on video or
Nah,
whatever. It's
never.
all like,
it's way too high up. Like
sure.
but there's
it's-
some shit. Sometimes people get over the top with the UFO sightings, though, bro. I saw a video where it was like, oh my God, what are these UFOs flying
Yeah,
over Saudi
bruh.
Arabia right now? And everybody was like in the video, like screaming, like, oh my God, oh my God. It was actually like, Allahu Akbar, but they were actually screaming,
my
oh my God. That's just, oh my God. But and I was looking up in the sky, and then it was just like, motherfucker, these are birds. Y'all ever seen birds? I know it's a desert, but like,
But,
y'all
you
ever
know,
seen birds
I got
here
birds
before?
over here.
Like
Oh
I know,
my
like
God.
we like to think in our conspiracy brains that birds are just like government drones or
Yeah.
whatever, but it's like those are straight up birds.
I believe it, bro. I feel like I ain't never seen no baby pigeon.
That's true.
I'ma just
That's
be
a
real,
good
bro.
point.
I've
Everyone
never
keeps
seen a baby
saying
pigeon.
that, but like, where are you going to like go
That's
and
true.
see baby
I
pigeons?
get it. I get
you're
it.
not
It's not
putting
like
in
I'm
the-
searching.
going.
It's not like I'm searching for sure.
You're not putting in the work. Yeah.
You have to
What?
like check all the street traffic lights, because
Yeah.
they always make the nest in there.
I've seen baby every other bird though. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
yeah.
Can't argue with that.
If we're gonna talk about it, it's not like
pigeons
I'm not a bird
birds
hunter.
are real.
Well,
the birds are real.
I mean,
Yeah.
bro, animals just have to grow up a lot faster than humans. I mean, humans are pathetic for the first few years. Like, it takes years. But birds, it's like,
Some of them until they're,
with birds, you get like a week, and then your mom's just like, all right, let's see if you can fly. I don't know.
yeah, toss you over real quick.
Dude, when I was a
Damn.
kid, I would live in these apartments. There would always be so many dead baby birds.
Dude, that's fucking
So
crazy
sad.
because that's like, that's something that fucked me up as a kid too. I was like walking home and I saw like it was just like a, and I was like a dead baby bird and I was like, oh fuck, like that's like that like stuck with me hella hard.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
why now I'm like, how do people eat blue? I'm like, it doesn't.
Oh,
And
that
birds
shit's
don't look good.
gnarly, bro.
It
With
doesn't-
the
it
with the,
doesn't
with the
look
baby
good.
in the
Yeah.
egg.
It
I've
doesn't
heard
look
it's
good.
good because I've heard
Gross.
it's just like like it tastes like just like chicken inside of an egg. But I'm all
Oh,
like,
wow.
nah, it's too
That's not even the
fuck
chicken
no.
texture.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's too
Ain't
morbid.
no way that shit
It's
tastes
too
like
morbid.
chicken.
Yeah.
You're eating hella cartilage.
That's his whole
True.
head.
Yeah.
Well, the
You eat his
cartilage
whole-
hasn't been formed yet, so.
That's true. You're right. That's
Nah.
his whole head though, bro.
Nah.
Like you got his whole body in there.
That shit's so morbid. Yeah, I'm not.
He's
I'm
in
good
there
off
like
that.
this.
Yeah, well, we just got to make sure that our chicken is like processed into little
Yeah,
tiny pieces
yeah,
and
that's
turned
all.
into nuggets,
Chicken
and then we don't have
nuggets,
to think
exactly.
about it.
Yeah. Sweet and sour sauce.
Delicious.
And shit, you know
Yeah,
what
let me
I'm
get that
saying?
tangy
There you
barbecue,
go.
please.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Oh, but aliens, bro.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say birds are just quantity over quality, though. They
Yeah,
just
for
try
sure.
as many as they can.
For sure.
Humans can't afford that kind of fuck up. It takes a
Bro.
long time. Birds be just
whatever.
You know,
There you
I
go.
got a new batch for you next week.
Right
you know?
now. Yeah,
Like,
right now.
They can afford. They're like, well, you can't win them all. You know,
Bro, that shit is
It's like,
crazy just to see them like pick them up and just throw them out. Like,
Yeah.
damn, bro.
That's a tough life, dude.
Got to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
exactly.
That's fucked up. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever seen any paranormal sightings or anything weird like that. Any ghost stories?
I've definitely seen some shit. Like as a kid, I was born in Washington, Tacoma, Washington, and shit. Moved out
Okay.
here when I was like 8. So I'm from Sacramento. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
my
yeah.
whole fucking life. But when we was out in Tacoma, we was definitely in a house that was haunted and shit. Like it was a basement, and I'm like, I'm never going down into the basement. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
never. And it just so happened to be one time I have to go down into the basement, and I'm walking back up the stairs, and all the lights shut off. Boom. I'm like, bruh. I'm like 7 or whatever. You feel me? And I'm like, all right, zoom up the stairs. I'm not gonna say something pulled me. I must have tripped or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But definitely fell down the stairs.
All
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to never come back down here again. And that's not like my first with the house. Like it's definitely been hella shit. Like I can go and that could be a whole podcast in its own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that house was one of those. You know, and my family has always been into some like weird ass shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandpa always tells me stories about like how his sisters was in the black magic and like all type of weird ass witchcraft shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if my fucking family's cursed, you know what I'm saying? Like seen some wild shit in real. I don't know, like, cause I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the true answers for it or nothing. So I really don't know what to believe, but I've definitely seen it with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And it's not really like too much I can convince anybody of or any of the extra shit. Also, I don't really like talk about it too much, but when I do, it's a lot of shit that's been seen for sure.
It's one of those things where nobody wants to talk about it, but everyone's had like something where you're like, and then people just be like, "Oh well, your mind can just play tricks on you
I
or
get
whatever."
it,
And I'm
bro.
like, yes, but also like, there's some shit where it's like, that was off, dude. That was out.
Shouldn't have.
That
been a
was
thing.
not. Yeah.
Well, there's like the whole thing too. It's like they say like more paranormal stuff is likely to happen if your brain is like ready to accept the possibility that it can
Facts.
happen. And so especially if a place is like has like a super creepy energy and like a bunch of messed up stuff happen down there, and if you're younger too and you're a kid, like you're definitely way more tapped into that kind of
Yeah,
shit
for
as
sure.
a kid, because you're not as cooked as like you are when you're an
Yep.
adult, you
Yeah.
know. You're not like, oh, ghosts aren't real, God isn't real, aliens
Right.
are real though.
Yeah, exactly.
Zudes aren't real.
The Zudes are real and they're coming.
No, but exactly though, it's like all that combined, like, and I feel like it's always like such a subtle thing, or I mean, not subtle, but like it's always like, yeah, it's like a not quite explainable thing. It's never like a super huge thing that happens, but it's always just like some crazy ass small shit that happens that really like sticks with people.
For sure, life changing shit. I've definitely seen like aliens or whatever the fuck you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? Like spaceships or whatever and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
there's definitely been some wild shit. And there's no way, like the way I think, there's no way that we're the only people like in
Right.
the universe. You know what I'm saying? Only thing going right now. There's no way, bro.
There's a lot of planets.
Bruh,
Just mathematically.
millions and millions of galaxies and whatever the fuck is out there. We can't be the only people or creature or anything walking around breathing, talking, but intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, you know, it's pretty tough too, is a lot of like astrobiologists right now, like people that are actually like looking for like other planets that could like have life, or like what more advanced civilizations would even look like. It's kind of crazy because like right now, kind of where a lot of the science community is at with that is they're like, look, either most species are not traveling to space yet, because look at us, we're not traveling around space yet.
yeah,
Or if a species like is traveling around space, it's like they're not gonna let people know that they're around. It's just like any kind of like survival situation, like in the wild. It's like you don't want to announce that you're here and like I'm out
sure.
here, because it's like there might be some other like harmful.
That's what we're
species.
doing, though.
and that is what we're doing.
We're
And it's
like-
really freaky.
we're like,
though.
checking
Loose and
out.
shit. and sending fucking satellites out there and
sending a fucking Beatles album and like a Leonardo da Vinci, the naked guy,
time capsule,
whatever.
in space.
You're like, so this is us, and these are our dicks, and what? Like,
that's why they don't.
Why are you telling everybody's business?
Yeah, they took one look.
I know.
See somebody's dick one time, was like, I'm never going there. Bro. Earth's weird.
Fuck, bro. Everybody in Saks like light the fucking beam, and now it's like the aliens are gonna see
that shit from outer space, bro.
That's crazy, bro. The first thing we send out
is the fucking
a 500-year-old dick pic.
Yeah,
from some ancient Italian.
That's crazy, bro. That's so invading, bro. Like now I understand if they were to just come through and fuck shit up, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys just sent them an old ass dick pic, bro. Yeah, for sure. Come through and blow everything up at this point, bro. Like for sure.
We deserve it.
Yeah, bro. That shit is crazy. Yeah, I definitely understand why they don't come here. Like, cause you ever seen Florida or New York or Texas or any of that shit? You know what I'm saying? Ohio.
Fuck,
bro.
The fuck they got going on nowadays?
Dude, Ohio's crazy. It's like every other day, or it's Ohio or Philly or whatever.
Bro.
Shit's spilling into the rivers.
I'm all good.
The trains
bro.
getting
I don't even want
derailed.
to be down here, bro.
No,
I'm pretty sure no fucking alien wants to come over here,
bro. Earth is the Florida of the galaxy,
For
bro.
sure.
You feel me,
For
bro?
sure. Earth is definitely the Florida of the galaxy, bro. Most definitely. That shit is everything in one. Like that's why they don't want. They come here for gas. Right. It's a pit stop and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got fuel through the clouds or whatever.
Right. Well,
that's crazy.
That's like what you were just saying. Is kind of like it's like the Fermi paradox or whatever.
Yeah, it's like where the fuck are all the aliens?
It's
like,
either they're not advanced enough to come out here and like tell us that they exist and show up, or they got so advanced like past where we are with like they figured out nuclear technology, or they figured out some kind of extremely powerful technology. It's like, yeah, you could eventually, we might be making, nuclear powered spaceships or utilize the power of like fusion or whatever. And it's like, you could use that to make a sick spaceship and travel the galaxy, but you could also use it to make bombs and just destroy yourself. So it's like, damn, maybe they got so advanced that it's like, it's hard to become a spacefaring society when you just have nukes all like pointed at each other for all time. Although at the same time, we were the only ones to drop them
for sure
twice, and then everybody else is like, I also have nukes.
Yeah.
But then we haven't dropped any yet.
Let's hope.
Well, that's
getting a little closer, but
everybody has a button right now, and I'm just hoping nobody presses that shit because that's gonna be a rough day,
right? It's crazy because it's like, back in the 90s was, I don't know. I mean, people glorify it as like, oh, it was like such a dope time. It was such a sick. I mean, it was still crazy as fuck.
For sure.
But at the same time, it's like the whole like Berlin Wall came down, all of that, like the Cold War era stuff really ended around that. And people were just like, tight. Time to just like watch MTV and like do coke and fucking party and like, Bill Clinton playing saxophone and like whatever. It's like, or that's at least the vibe that people get, or the post end of the USSR pre 9/11 society. It's like, damn, there's a little window. I feel like we're due for one of those again, but I feel like it's only got to be. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Like there's gonna be something catastrophic, and then we thought it might have been, Rona that would have done that, but no, it's still just getting crazier and crazier.
The pandemic was really the start. I mean, it was the start of the decade, and obviously it kicked it off on just such a crazy foot because the amount of like just technology that's like the AI shit has been such a game changer, bro. And it's like, that's one where it's like it feels like the future is like here, like now, like the future of the sci-fi books, like we are starting it, and it's so crazy, bro. Like it's nuts. Like how you feel about the AI, bro?
Bro, AI is so great, bro. We bleed AI at the studio. Like we use AI for everything.
Yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For art, for captions, for whatever, you know what I'm saying? Clips, we use AI for everything, bro. Like we really just go crazy with that shit, you know what I'm saying?
It is a wonderful tool.
It's the greatest tool. Like we have people who've like written books with AI at the studio. Like,
wow.
Yeah, selling books right now as we speak off of AI and shit. Like
that's crazy.
We utilize the tool in not its full capacity, but soon enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's like you got to do it to keep up, you know.
For
Like I'm
sure.
making my comic book and stuff, and like there was a lot of the push where it's all like, no AI in art, like we're not about that shit.
Fuck
And
that,
I was
bro.
like, I get it. Like you can never say like, oh, like an AI prompt is as good as like someone doing a big ass painting. But also, it's
Yeah.
like me, I gotta make like thousands of assets. Like on the low ball by the time I'm eventually finish my comic, it's like
For sure.
I'm gonna use it, bro.
Yeah,
like
bro.
I'm gonna use it or lose it, you know.
It
like,
takes 5 minutes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're done. That's it, bro. That's all. You know what I'm saying? AI is so beneficial, bro. Like
Yeah.
people are, but you know, people be setting their ways, bro. Like that's how I be feeling about like for the video shit too. People would just be like, bro, you're not supposed to use AI for VFX or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, if you have a tool for the shit, use it, bro.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not about to go in there and cut all mask all this shit out and bro, they have. Auto mask, bro. That's AI
Yeah.
as fuck, bro. I'm all
Dude,
good.
yeah, there's so much stuff where it's just a huge time saving thing where it's like, yeah, that might be like, you know, right now doing like if you were gonna pay someone to do green screen masking and do all that, you might pay someone on Fiverr, you know, in
Exactly.
Bangladesh to go like edit your video or whatever, and they're getting paid like $5 an hour or whatever. But now you can just be like, boop, just have the computer do it for free. It's kind of crazy because it's like such a thing that you can utilize for your own benefit, but it's like also kind of taking work from people. But it's the same thing as like, oh, bro, like you invented a bulldozer. Now we can't have these 1,000 jobs of guys digging with shovels.
Exactly.
But it's like, okay, well, we just figured out how to do 1,000 times more work with
For
one
sure.
guy. So it's like,
And it's also too, it's like, well, you know, when cars came out, the buggy
The horse
industry
and
was
buggy,
pissed,
yeah.
bro. You know,
Yeah.
bro, the candle makers when light bulbs got invented, bro, they were pissed.
I can only imagine Buddy who has back stock of candles. Like he was just in there
Yeah.
going crazy. Ooh, yeah, I'm about to. This is about to change my life. My kids is gonna have money off of these candles. And then Buddy said, "Check this out."
Thomas Edison's, yeah, he's like, I'm about to destroy this man's whole
Oh,
career.
Okay. Yeah, fuck candles, man. Yeah, damn. That's mic drop. I bet you Buddy was the like he probably hated Thomas Edison too. He probably tried to kill him as many times as he could, bro. Yeah, on a hunt for Thomas Edison. Whoever invented candles, shout out, bro, because you know what I'm saying? Electricity ain't all that good anyway. That shit cuts off, and you know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. I mean,
Candles
it's
work
crazy.
for forever.
Yeah, I don't see light bulbs that smell like Christmas.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
So-
where's that shit at, bro?
What
We're
are
not
you
saying?
talking about.
we're not in the
What are we
future
talking
until we
about,
get
bro?
scented
Pumpkin
light bulbs.
spice and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, it ain't got no motherfucking. Yeah, exactly, bro. Ain't no scented light bulbs. Come on, bro. That's a good point.
Where
It
they
smells like
at?
burnt.
Yeah, it smells like shit in here. That's all the fucking lights on, bro. Turn them off.
fucking electricity.
We got
Yeah.
CSSB says facts on that. We're the fucking scented light bulbs.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Nobody take that idea. Nobody take that idea, dude. Fuck.
They said anytime technology advances, someone gets mad. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's called fuck, I forgot. It's like
Creative
technology.
destruction.
Yeah. Well, I learned about it in like the economic history and stuff because every fucking time, it's a whole
Facts.
thing. Like it's
Yeah.
a big thing. Like indoor plumbing, you know, they were like
yeah.
the outhouse
Constantly
game.
Yeah, I'm
you
not
know?
about this shit outside.
The
That's
outhouse
convenient.
makers, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
the
bro,
fuck? Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
I'd be.
Speaking
I
of
couldn't.
indoor plumbing, you know what I fucking heard about
shit in a hole. Like, fuck, bro.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude, you got to do that shit for like a couple days of camping. And you're
Yeah,
like, wow,
that's it,
this
bro.
blows,
I'm all good,
dude.
bro. Yeah,
There's like 30 flies crawling up your asshole
Bro.
while you're trying.
I'm like,
it's
bro,
crazy, dude.
I had a shit in the bag. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm all good, bro. Like, I'm never doing this
Sorry,
shit
you're trying to
again,
eat Taco
bro.
Bell.
Yeah,
Where
I'm
anyways like poop. Yeah.
yeah, whatever. You feel me? I'm like, hey, I'm never doing that shit again, bro. Shout out to toilet. You know,
Shout out. Dude.
that shit is real life, bro.
All right, bro. I heard this shit about the ancient Romans, right? Since they were like one of the first people to discover, or not discover, but implement indoor plumbing. They had pipes and they had lead pipes, but the lead would escape, into the water. So it's like all the rich upper class people of the time. They're like, we have clean drinking water. It's lit. Because before that, everybody was just drinking wine with mushrooms and shit in it, and just getting fucked up, and having clean drinking water was like
sounds better than
impossible. But
I like that.
but they started drinking all the water and been like, wow, we're so healthy. But it was I think it was Marcus Aurelius was like born during that time where they first started doing the lead pipes. And so he started off like a totally chill, normal guy. I forget if it was Marcus Aurelius or someone else, but he started off like this noble leader. Everybody loves him. He's super logical, super stoic. You know, like stoicism. That's all based on his stuff. And he got lead. That's what people that's what people are kind of thinking. They're like, it might have been the lead poisoning made all these motherfuckers lose their minds, bro. Because that's what happened in the U.S. too, with the lead in the gas. Like you don't even notice now, but when you go to the gas station, it's like unleaded, 87, 89, whatever.
Smell different.
Bro, back in the 70s, it's crazy, like because they track people's IQ over the decades, and IQ points drop like 30 points on average or something like that. And then they're saying it's probably because of all the lead in the gas. It's crazy until
fumes.
Yeah, until like the EPA came around and they started how to do the unleaded gas. Yeah, lead poisoning, dude. And they used to be in the paint. The shit's crazy.
That's horrible.
That's
bro.
about to be microplastics for us, bro. For our generation,
facts.
bro.
The BPA, dude. That's what I was just saying about the BPA. It's all over the receipts, and you touch. If you're a retail employee, you touch like 1,000 receipts a day or whatever. And then I heard that I don't know. This might be total fucking cap, but if you use hand sanitizer, where if you use the hand sanitizer, so just don't wash your hands and don't ask for receipts. No, but if you want to stay healthy, never no. The big hand sanitizer doesn't want you to know. That you touch all the BPA on the receipts and then you use the hand sanitizer and then the BPA just absorbs into your hands even more and it gets your shit fucked up. I don't know who knows what it does.
Yeah,
turns the frogs gay. I don't know. That's a whole episode, dude.
Makes you infertile.
Makes you soy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Turns you into tofu.
Sheesh.
That's crazy.
For real.
All right, Rob, what's your favorite conspiracy?
I don't know, bro. I get deep into conspiracy shit, so I don't really have a favorite nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no favorite nothing. I just like whatever. So I don't know, bro. I really just like all of that shit. The JFK shit. With the umbrella lady. You know what I'm saying? I get deep into that shit because she was at a lot of shit. Like,
wait, what's the umbrella lady? I don't know.
It's she was at the JFK shooting. She was like at 3 different like president shootings. It was she's like some Russian lady supposedly, but she just like they have pictures of her standing off in the cuts with the umbrella. If you look it up, YouTube umbrella lady and shit. Like I get deep into fucking rabbit holes,
dude,
bro.
Check that out.
Yeah, the umbrella lady. She's that shit.
Pull it up.
That shit's crazy, bro. Pull it up, Jamie. Shit like that.
Probably look up umbrella lady JFK or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just ladies with umbrellas.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
yeah.
It's just like stock images.
Umbrella. Well, there's Umbrella Man.
Okay, they got Umbrella Man too.
Oh, is it Babushka lady?
Babushka lady.
Lady.
That's who she is.
Oh man.
Babushka lady. Yeah, they said she was about like a few different whoopties, you know what I'm saying? She's some Russian lady or whatever, but it was
unidentified woman present during the 1963 assassination of John F. Kennedy, who might have photographed or filmed events that had occurred. Blah 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 blah. That's crazy, dude.
Gotta get the image of her though.
Yeah, where's the image? We need that for the real.
Yeah, she looked crazy, bro. At least from the back, she did. She is, but
oh man.
Her? Oh no.
Babushka.
You're just saying Babushka.
That's
I
like
think
what they
that's
call
her.
her.
I think that's her in the black and white, right?
Yeah, right
to
there at the bottom.
Of the Soviet.
Oh, right here.
Oh man.
And then right here.
Yeah, that's supposed to be her and shit.
Oh man,
that's all JPEG'd
bro,
out. But
that reminds me of the stuff too. Of there's like allegedly people like seen like in like modern clothes in like the 40s
but he
and
got
shit
an
too.
iPhone and shit.
Yeah, he got like an iPhone or he's wearing like fucking Nikes in like the 40s. Yeah,
time travelers.
Those shit trips me out, man.
That shit. I think that shit's real. Like, there's a lot of shit that they don't show us, like, you know what I'm saying, the government or whatever, whoever. I wouldn't say the government because I'm not gonna give them that much power, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whoever
Credit, yeah,
whoever is in control doing this shit, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we don't know about that they already got cracking. Like,
well, it's like just like the amount of research that's been done that hasn't been like disclosed or like made publicly available to any point, but it's like even in like the late 1800s and shit, that was when science was first really popping. They're like, hey, we heard about like telekinesis or telepathy, or we heard about, you know, like all this stuff, let's try to do science on it. And it's like there's tons of experiments from like back then even about all this shit about like, you know, potentially reincarnation. Like the FBI investigated reincarnation, and there's some real X-Files type shit, you know. And it's just like, you know, I think that's what stimulates the imagination so much too. You know, it's just like anything could be out there, you know.
They just showed us about like the clone shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
when they had cloned the sheep or whatever they.
Dude,
did,
they've been
you know what I'm
cloning.
saying?
They've been cloning animals.
Forever.
Most of the chicken and like beef that you eat is cloned.
For sure,
it's
bro.
crazy.
For sure.
Like
And,
that's a real thing.
You're telling me there's not clone people out there?
Oh, dude, now that's where it gets wild.
You know what I'm saying? There's you telling me there's not clone people. If
Paul McCartney.
they're making food for us to eat, like cloned already, you know what I'm saying? How is there not a whole guy?
Bro,
Yeah,
I mean,
easy.
they
Easy
could do
peasy,
it,
bro.
bro.
Like that's at that point, bro. You just gotta grow them in a vat, you know.
because an identical
If the
twin
clone
is
chicken's
kind of a clone.
FDA approved, you know what I'm saying? Like that's supposed
Yeah.
to be cool.
I'm pretty sure cloned meat has been a thing for like a long time, and now they're
Bro.
doing the lab grown meat. Speaking
Dude,
of,
did you see
speaking
the-
of
yeah.
vaults and vats
Yeah,
and things, bro,
exactly,
the
bro.
lab grown meat.
Like, there's got to be something. Like they got people in incubators all looking crazy somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man.
dude,
That's some
the
shit going on.
human animal hybrids,
exactly, bro.
Oh, bro.
That
they-
shit's real.
Did
That-
did
what's-
you see that pig, dude?
The
Dude,
pig man,
Yeah.
man bear pig.
Yeah, man pig. Bro, that
No.
shit's crazy, bro.
Where's it coming out of, bro? Because I remember they were trying to make.
China.
Well, yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I was reading an article about they were trying to make pig human hybrids to make soldiers out of. For real, this is in like 2006 too, when I was like a kid.
Crazy.
And so they don't. That's what I'm saying. They don't even talk about it in the open no more. Back then, they at least talked about it a little
For
bit in the
sure.
open, you know.
The spider goats,
But yeah,
bro.
where's that shit coming out of? Freaking.
I feel like they're doing it everywhere, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
They're probably
Like,
doing it here, too.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Anywhere that they got technology and advanced technology and shit like that. Anywhere
Yeah.
they have like a big power over whatever, like scientists and shit like that. They doing whatever the fuck, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. Like I can only imagine. Yeah, you need sending me too. I need sending.
He
light
sent
bulbs.
to
Sending
light
light
bulbs,
bulbs,
bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anytime. Yeah.
Shout out Sarah.
Shout out Sarah. Shout out Alexis. Hey, what's cracking?
Hey, what's up?
I need,
yeah.
bro, that'd be fire idea. We gotta figure out how to do
know.
scented
All
light
right.
bulbs.
All right. This doesn't leave
Write
this.
that down.
This
Write that
doesn't
down.
leave this podcast.
Yeah, for sure,
Everybody
for
who's
sure.
seen it.
A zoo
Everyone on chat,
vault
keep
collab
your mouth
scented-
shut.
Yeah.
Scented light bulbs. All right, we working on it, bro.
Yeah,
Zude
there we go.
exclusive.
There we go.
Tight,
It'll,
bro.
the logo will be like like the mic is red, so it'll be like
Yeah.
a red light bulb with a little alien on it.
Exactly.
And then yeah.
I'm fucking with that, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, see, look, we already working. Pretty
Yeah,
soon
dude.
we gonna have
Dude,
scented light bulbs.
We
bro.
gotta make a ghost hunting show.
bro. That's tight, bro. I'd be down.
We've been talking about doing that stuff.
I'd
we
be down,
we
bro.
want to start messing with more like sketches and things like
Look,
that, bro.
See, that ghost hunting shit is real though, bro. Like it'd probably be a good 5-10 minutes before I leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Like,
getting
that's all the
scared like
footage
that,
that
bro.
we
That's
gathered
it,
that
bro.
day,
Y'all can
but-
hold the camera for sure,
yeah,
for sure. But
be like,
I'll show you how it works and how it's gonna be good to go. You know what I'm saying? But I have all of 5 or 10 minutes before I'm done being scared, bro.
damn,
Because I can't fight a ghost.
that's true.
Yeah.
None of us can.
No, nobody can. I'm not a Ghostbuster.
Dude,
You gotta
a
bring
ghost
your-
a ghost can do anything to you, and you
For
can't.
sure.
You can't do shit
fuck
to it.
me up. Bro.
You got to
I'm not
bring
even
your
interested.
astrology crystals, you know, and you got to bring like, be like,
Yeah.
listen here, ghost. I got the power of the zodiac,
Yeah.
bro. I'm a Scorpio. Don't
I'm a
fuck with
zodiac
me.
killer.
bro. All right, listen here, Buck. Leave me alone.
Come here, Bucko.
That's crazy, bro. I'm all good. Yeah, I'll be there for 5-10 minutes until they start throwing shit and whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I don't need none of that.
Start
shit in my life,
screaming
bro.
at you through your microphone, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
He's just like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly. You got me.
I
I'll
know.
leave, bro.
All
You don't have
right,
to tell me
fair
twice.
enough. Fair enough.
Go,
fair enough.
I know we
sure.
go into the underground Sacramento tunnels.
I wanna do that though. That's funny that you said that because
That could be an unintended ghost show.
Yeah, I've really been tempted to go down there and just go fuck around. You know,
It's
what
a
I'm
whole
saying?
Bro,
thing.
I'd be down. We should fucking do it, dude. Because that's like such
I
a
just
like
don't know how to get in
actual.
They
I
do
gotta figure it
tours
out
of
too.
some spots.
Yeah, that's what I seen too.
The
but
safe
I'm
zones.
trying to go outside the safe zone. though.
Deep.
I want to get lost in old Sacramento.
It'd be crazy because it's like apparently there's a lot of cities that are like that where they're just
sure.
like, wow, this whole shit flooded. Let's just
Built right
build
on
another
top of you.
floor on top
Yeah.
and just pretend that didn't happen.
for sure.
That shit's crazy. They just keep building.
Imagine how many people were down there.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy too. Like we were talking about with the AI, just the potential for deep fakes now. Because we were talking about, like, you know, it's
Bruh.
like, oh, here's this old picture with the babushka lady and the JFK footage, and it's like that's hard. You know, they couldn't have really edited that
Yeah.
that well back then. But even back then, dude, Stalin was like airbrushing people out of
Right.
photos, and now that's literally a part of on the iPhones and
You
like
can just
with
take
Photoshop, you can
the
do
whole
you
crowd
can
out.
Stalinize your
Yeah.
photos instantly and be like,
the whole
here I
crowd
am on this beach by myself.
A lot of the alien photos from back then too were like put out by the government too to like create like a
Propaganda.
I was like, yeah, like a propaganda predictive programming kind of shit going on with that.
Facts.
So be like, oh, and it's just like fake ass wild goose chases, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think anybody like. I can't say anybody, but you know, I don't think anybody really knows what the fuck an alien looks like.
A butterfly.
Octopus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Butterflies are aliens.
Dude,
I
that's
could
like the
see that.
SpongeBob episode
Yeah, exactly.
with Wormy.
I mean,
that shit's hella funny,
well,
bro.
dude, like crustaceans and shit are crazy because like a lot of like biological like evolution like lines or whatever, like lineages, like just end in crab mode. Like
Right.
everything turns to crab mode, like down at the bottom of the sea.
For
And
sure.
it's like crabs are bugs, bro. Like
Yeah.
bugs are crabs and crabs are bugs. Like they're all like crustacean-y on the outside. Like
I just seen this.
Exoskeletons.
I
Yeah.
just seen this crazy ass like snail or clam or something. But Buddy lives in volcanoes. Like he's like his-
thermophiles.
Yeah, his
That's a fucking
like his
Mario
shell is, like,
enemy.
yeah, like
What the fuck?
bro? Exactly, bro. Like, buddy, his shell is like made out of iron and like all type of crazy ass something to where he could just be chilling in the volcano,
What?
bro. Like,
Bro's waiting for you at fucking Dodongo
Bruh.
Cavern. What the hell's
Yeah,
going on,
and
bro?
Just shooting fireball at you, you know what I'm saying? Or
Death
whatever
Mountain.
the fuck. Yeah, like there's some crazy ass shit out there. Whoever created Earth just is like, fuck it, bro.
he went off,
He
bro.
really said, "Fuck
Yeah,
it, platypus."
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, what is it? What is that, bro?
Bro, octopus too? What the
Bruh.
hell?
Those fools are
What the hell are
majestic,
those?
bro.
Squid, like half of the fishes down there, like more than half, all the fishes down there. What the fuck are those?
You got no
dude,
right being
too,
that
there's
weird.
like a
Yeah.
geothermal activity like down like way deep as
Yeah.
shit. It's like a lot of them are like born down there. It's not like they're born up here and they go there. It's like no, they always live down there.
Their whole
And
life.
that's why they're so fucking crazy and so big too, because there's
Mutated.
so much like
Like those
area.
sunfish.
yeah, sunfish are fucking
Huge,
creepy.
bruh.
Yeah.
Huge. I'm like, God damn, bro. That'd be the reason I never go into the water. I'm all good, bro. There's some shit in there, bro. Like,
Yeah, they're gross
I think
looking.
I think humans are slowly evolving that way. Just like a few more generations of basement
people gonna have
dwellers,
gills and shit.
they're gonna start being mole people.
That's crazy. I can see it.
I can see it. There's this fish that once it gets like to its strongest form, it turns into like a male fish.
Yeah.
Oh
bro.
yeah,
And
yeah.
we there already, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? People.
Fish, the fish.
respectfully.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of evolution, though, kind of tangentially related here too, though. But I was like, bro, we're making this like Neuralink shit, bro, and like we're testing it on like animals, but it's like, yo, the animals are about to learn how to use the Neuralink
Yeah.
and become like hella smart
Right,
and
they
like
had
hella
that-
next level
They
intelligent,
had that monkey playing Pong and shit.
bro.
That's just a regular monkey though.
Bro. Yeah, exactly.
They
yeah.
already got, dude,
Bro.
like like just regular monkeys, like they're dumb in some ways, but they're
Yeah.
incredibly
Smart as
smart in
shit.
in some ways. Where like there was like an old video from the 70s where they just had a chimp. They would just like have a computer screen and it would show like just numbers randomly around the screen, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in random places, and it would flash it for like half a second, but it was like an old like touch screen, and then the chimp would just be like beep, boop, 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 like after it already
Bruh.
it disappeared, like where it's
Some
just like
Simon
bro.
Says shit.
Yeah, like advanced Simon Says. And I was
That's
like, how is
tight.
this chimp doing this right now? If you give that motherfucker a Neuralink, bro,
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Because they dominate. I mean, they
Planet of the
chimps
Apes.
fucking
it's
rule.
real. Yeah, it's Planet of the
Oh,
Apes, bro.
yeah.
For real.
Bro, I'm terrified of that, bro. If they just start like riding horses and shooting guns and shit, bro. Fuck.
I've
We're
watched
screwed.
enough Joe Rogan to know where this leads.
Yeah,
bro.
We're
It's-
fucking screwed.
The
bro.
Neuralink, bro, I'm telling you, that's gonna be in the movie. It was the testing the medicine on him, bro. In real
Yeah.
life, it's about to be the Neuralink, bro. Because then too, like I said, they're like, hey, it's like I'm actually conscious enough to realize, like, yo, this is fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be mad at us, like,
See,
Yeah.
That's one of like a favorite a conspiracy theory of mine is the stoned ape theory.
oh,
Yeah,
classic.
that's the best
Definitely
one.
think Buddy just got high and started thinking about shit. Like he ate shrooms and was like, "Oh yeah, this is crazy."
I was going
Like,
to say God was definitely on shrooms.
for sure, for sure. Bro, do you see the shit that he made? There's no way he wasn't high.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
you did
bro,
all of
like
this shit,
it,
bro.
and like I love stoned ape theory because it really does like run right along with just like classic evolution because it's like and these groups of monkeys or Neanderthal kind of pre-human humans made it a ritual and a practice to pass it down to eat these fucking psychedelics, and it's like the Mayans did it, a bunch of tribes in Africa did it, India,
And that shit's been around
like,
for forever. Like psychedelics has been like really one of the major drugs that's been around for forever. Like DMT and mushrooms and all that peyote and all of that extra crazy ass shit. Like whatever the fuck people can even think about was happening before, but it's been happened already. You know what I'm saying? Like they been getting high.
Because it was either booze or psychedelics.
Exactly.
Like there's booze cultures for thousands and thousands of years that just drank it to live and also just get fucked up and
I
whatever.
even think psychedelics came before the booze. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
definitely.
People were just finding mushrooms outside eating that shit. Like, and then somebody was like, "Hey, you know what? All of these old ass oranges and apples and grapes would maybe make some good juice."
some hooch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. I'm drunk.
Animals know how to get drunk, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Chimps and like elephants and stuff, they just find like old rotting fruit that's fermented and they're like, oh yeah.
That's a hit, bro.
It's
That's what they be
crazy,
hunting
dude.
for. It's hella funny because I seen somebody like on Instagram or some shit. Somebody was out in Abu Dhabi or whatever the fuck, the desert and shit, where people be riding the camels. But he was out there smoking and shit, and he blew the smoke in the camel's face. And he just lifted up his head and was like, "Oh."
I saw that video.
Bro, the za. I bet he had the za in front of the camel, and he wanted to hit that shit so bad. He was trying to hit that. Like, yeah, let my dude hit that shit, bro. For sure, for
Hey,
sure. I
man.
feel like animals get high for sure, bro.
Well, dude, there's like two dolphins will they'll like chase down puffer fish and like chew on them to get the high from it, and they'll spit them out because it's too deadly if it's that. But they'll fucking chew on them and
That
get
shit's
high off the poison.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy to think about. Like they figuring out ways to get high and shit. Like,
hell yeah. We got Bobby
Not
saying,
different from us.
yeah, hell no.
we got chat. Bobby
yeah.
saying we need Zood ghost hunting. I agree.
Absolutely.
We're
Yeah,
gonna make it
come on,
happen.
bro.
And then there's other intelligences for sure. There's dude, like just the possibility. I mean, even on life, one of my things that I learned in like when I was taking like astrobiology and shit, that my professor said is he was like, look at how different life is from each other on Earth. Like it's like if we like ever met like aliens or something else, it's gonna be something crazy. So we have to think outside of the box when like we're thinking like what could life look like on other planets and
We
shit.
can't even come together as humans. There's no way that we could fucking like not go to war with aliens. You know what I'm saying?
But they might just be like a puff of gas or something.
Yeah,
They might
whatever.
just be. Or like they don't necessarily have DNA or blood or
some real Rick and Morty
anything
shit.
like that. They could just be they could be whatever the fuck. Like
That's crazy, bro.
we might not know how to see them because we just don't even know what we're looking
we can't
for.
see them.
Yeah.
Damn, that's some shit to think about, bro.
Yeah.
What if we can't see them? They're just here.
Well, there's that
Ghosts
story.
right here.
There's that story. Well, ghosts too, actually.
Yeah.
But there's that Lovecraft story called From Beyond, where it's like he makes the machine and it turns it like dials you into a different frequency, and then you can see all like the aliens and shit that are just here all the time. But then it's like because your brain's dialed into the certain frequency, now you
Yeah.
can see them and shit, and
I
like
need to
they
get
can
on
see
that.
you. It's a classic. That's a classic story.
I need that type of shit in my life because I want to see something, bro. I'm trying to get these. Yeah.
People that smoke DMT claim that that's essentially what that is.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
Yeah.
clockwork elves, bro.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Mhm.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, there's tons of stuff. Birds and things can see ultraviolet light,
For
and it's
sure.
always there. We just can't see it. We
Right.
just have a limited spectrum of what we can see.
It's funny, bro. I was trying to talking about ultraviolet lights and shit. I was trying to like recreate the beam and shit. So I had called this Sacramento staging lighting place. They have like a bunch of setup shit, lights or whatever the fuck you need for you get down. They host a lot of graduations and shit like that. But I was calling them to see if they could create a purple beam for me. You know what I'm saying? And Buddy was telling me like, the Kings did some impossible shit. Like you're not even supposed to be able to see that light. Like it's like mirrored certain ways and like a million billion different UV powered lights, and like you're not even supposed to be able to see purple in the sky. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That is
they defied laws of physics or some shit, like, I guess, or whatever. Buddy was breaking down the whole get down to me. I'm like, damn, bro, I thought it was just a purple light.
He's like, so essentially, no, you can't make a beam.
Exactly. In the smartest way possible, Buddy told me no. Yeah.
Respectfully,
Yeah.
you're not making a beam.
Hey, check this out, idiot. Yeah, you can't make a fucking beam.
Sorry,
I get
yeah.
it, bro. I get it.
Specifically because it was purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said we could do any other color, like red, yellow, whatever the fuck. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
for sure, bro.
You want blue? You want pink? We got
Anything.
gender reveal party
I promise
beams.
you,
We
bro,
got whatever you
tell me
need.
we can make any other color besides purple. Like, it's not even supposed to be seen with the like naked eye.
Man, we're gonna attract the
bro.
aliens for
How
sure.
the hell? How did the
No, they got like
the
it's like
Kings do it?
The power
it's
of
like
basketball.
he was breaking it down to me. It was like hella mirrors or some shit in the light, and it's like an extra powerful. I don't know what the fuck they got going up there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but it's crazy when they put that shit on. We can see it from the backyard.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it from the
Yeah.
backyard. Hella hard.
Yeah.
it's tight because when I was doing security down there, I actually got to walk Buddy up who controlled the light, like the
Oh,
beam and shit.
shit.
So I actually
Oh,
got to
man.
see it like up there and shit. I'm
Man, you
like,
got
oh,
to go up in the
in the
lighthouse,
lighthouse,
bro.
yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's tight, bro. Like
That's crazy.
that's some real shit. I got to see a lot of crazy shit doing security, bro. Like, but that was probably the coolest shit I ever seen was that big ass fucking light.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
like, bruh, it looked crazy. Like
I bet being
I bet.
inside there is wild.
it looked like the craziest thing, like a bat signal, but on crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could imagine how big the bat
It's
signal would be.
the crack signal.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, like the beam, as they say. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the aliens, though, bro. I feel like they definitely gonna run into that beam one day and get blinded by it or something.
They'd be like,
Right.
what the fuck?
Boom, crash and shit. That's gonna be the next crash landing in Sacramento. They got blinded by the beam.
Hey.
And there's the water tower too. It looks like a fucking
Yeah,
UFO. They're like, oh,
exactly.
it's good.
That's just crazy.
Hell yeah, you
Shit.
guys. We're running up on about 2 hours here. It flew by. Just
Come
having
on,
fun
bruh.
talking that shit.
Shit
Talking
like
business,
that,
talking
bro.
aliens, talking conspiracies as we do.
Yeah.
One more time for everybody that's listening, if you want to let us know where we can find all your content. We got YouTube right here,
Yeah.
CSSB.
CSSB, that's the YouTube, that's the gang. You feel me? That's where we got everything, bro. We got the Groundwork podcast, we got the Vault interviews, we got the music videos in the Vault,
And the Let's Talk.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it. That's a new little segment. Yeti flips.
Hey.
But you know, Freestyle Friday ciphers. There's a lot of content on this motherfucker. Bro.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
got
man.
a ton of playlists right here.
Mhm.
Whole bunch of stuff.
The let's talk about it is the new segment we doing. It's just like gang getting in there, you know, in the podcast room talking shit. You feel me? Everybody, whatever the fuck we talk about. It's like a little 30-minute segment of us just one topic and everybody just go in on that shit. It's
Nice,
like
man.
4 or 5
Hell yeah.
people. We just have a blast. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, CSSB is the YouTube. That's where you can find everything. You know what I'm saying? Vault exclusive news. 2 S's on the news. That's the YouTube. I mean, that's the Instagram. Vault exclusive merch is the other one for the merch. You know what I'm saying? City Sound Soundbite. That's the gang's Instagram. Shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do
We
a
all-
little solo plug.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
go ahead.
I'm on Twitch.
Yeah, come
game
on.
stream. You can follow me at Yo Stacks.
Oh, you do game streams
and on
too?
Yeah,
Instagram.
shit like that.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
mostly Fortnite.
Oh, let's
Fortnite
get
villain by
fucking
night,
hit the
yeah.
gritty in Fortnite. Let's
Come
go.
on, bro.
We're doing game streams out here too. We haven't really fucked with Fortnite that much, but dude, we should get into it. Yeah. Anytime you guys are down for some video game streams too, absolutely.
That'd be
All right,
dope.
tell us that channel one more time on Twitch.
YOSTACX. Yo
Excellent.
Stacks.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Stacks, you hear me? Yeah, that's where you can find us at. You feel me? Like tap in whenever you trying to work or if you just trying to network.
Hell yeah, guys.
Absolutely.
All right, that's just about 2 hours right there. So y'all feeling good? Everybody feeling good?
Great,
Calling
bro.
right there.
I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all for having me. You hear me? This was a blessing.
Yeah, thanks so
man.
much for coming out, man.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you so
Both of
much, bro.
Dope, bro.
Well, the first of many. I assume, I
Yeah,
hope, man.
hell
The start of
yeah.
a beautiful friendship here,
Come
bro.
on, bro. Come on. I appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah. Y'all got any final words for the audience here? Thank you everybody for tuning in too. Make sure to drop comments, follow these guys on all their platforms,
Tap
and tap in. Fuck yeah. Any
Come
last
on.
comments?
Shout out y'all, bro. Shout out the people. You hear me? It wouldn't be this without y'all, cause we just here. We just doing the work, but y'all really support the movement. So appreciate y'all like a motherfucker. Can't do nothing but appreciate it. You feel me?
Hell yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Excellent.
Thank you so much. That's been ZUDECAST number 73, and we are out of here. Ho.